All right. On my bay, if we yanara. On you to phone us some more, the my new. Amenado Radio Sunny, fire for fire. Live from Denver, Colorado, near the Airbrow and Umre. But for baby, I will be a sabre watching me. Now, what's Nasi? Now, a fay. I would do a fidia to her. The more things shall be more. As I am out, a quab. When him say, and a year, the first Tuesday of the year, 5th January. Yasia ba when him say, you may be a Monday through Friday. Yawa, sir, and someone a course swore, I will ye my gun and ne Eliano. Na ya di mun samni bi aba ya ne na dofonum ne anianom so ache if he say o man no do ani o man no enkanko ehia en papa papa o man be ye free yanara o se yemfa ni brinka yemma embra ye if he say ne be ne no will determine the results for tomorrow. What we will do today will determine the results from tomorrow. And no friends so send you maybe one shiny year. Oh, karma, adia, you can't karma. A backwa nasa bebuabo. O my baye ye fiyanara minianom Ghana fo ene adofo no ma twabia nyina hia wo tie me o my baye ye fiyanara ye tukwan abobi man so ye hu ade afa ene senior system no si working for everybody ye mi say da bay ene yenso ye bedru eya sembisa asampaetia obayansa fuso obunuye wonka asam te mafutu sam kakrewa tienia anum yi kan yo ose tie mafutu pai was asempam obayansa fo ye bunu be ne yanka na asem minim say what say ani bia me bowie ya pa eya obi was sempana on it. Ofosuhene, Member of Parliament, NDC. Mepomocho, Miss Rameka. Enyabiano, Nipano ana o interview. Ofosuhene. Nibumfui. Watu no boase. And wo bisa. Onimonyamfui. Ai, onimonyamfui Ofosuhene. Na obi atu no boase and wo bisa papai ne akoso parliament amaya ti asese wanko chamber yo na wutse ne akoso no bi ose ya kire na o tie bi enya bone ye nyina na ani ho enso ye tie bi tie ne se eya sempa nhihye pa Adima Yamangan Nisa Sunti Obian Susu Yanadis Obeti and pim millions of people and it's here on Mampany and now acquire so the Ofosuhene Mepomacho and Idiamua Muamutia Miaquano Moon and Impe. Melanana me win anymore YouTube or Casay. Any upon Jabody Sabia Woja. Just say any panel ya interview Ofosuhene. What to no boss? I say Ofosuhene new boon toka. As a sitting member of parliament. I say or ye'll be any be or time be a pushino. That is the reason why I say. Apostle from Piminsia ani echire enokra ne sa wonko na inauguration day no wonko bo omampanyi wo ban ehia papa woma bambo no enye pete NDC MP bia no a ya ba na junsa obeba inside yen search no en search no support them enye se pese bia nsha ne to because nkrofo wey omu ya wudifo mu awudifo me na me ka kire wo hwe kasa ya MP sitting MP mu a ensema no wokeka ensema papa ni wokeka ya nanim ne na boji sata aponchi bia se wo hansi esemu akwale nanim ahu akwa we pa mese eda same na kan yam nam kan o se di pafon ene kan semfon na no kre eda same ya da se bebre di pafon ene kan semfon sitting MP hwensem anu wo keken ani hwan we akosemra sese ye obi ni otan bi abai mo anwene o se John Dramani Mahama win my constituency by far 5 evidence plan so wujina ho and out to papa wey and someone we ni okeka no wey and this ni bi at baby wajedi wajedi no kuremu pa se nana do tanko akufado his excellency and the MPP we abanu mu edema nanado nemo John Dramani Mahama ene wini na me pacho so we ni aba so kita evidence ene enwa court omo ko e ensamienu you throw the judge throw it through the window me na me kachiro onu akwai onu wa offer his excellency say incompetent president hey amampayi ni speech kura keke no etimi mabubu ani sore nante amampayi ni speech etimi mabubu ani osore nante me na me ka kire if you say apemo enu na ndisi for ntimi nyina no apemo na adwemboni ahye wadwene mu mane wasomu mano bonza wutuwa na dun sode say ye jawa wo be say wo. That is what is going on at the NDC caucus, the minority caucus. They will remain minority till their kingdom come. Yesu suban ede obeko na suban ede waba wutina radio kasia te sa sempa so etutu ayampia we hunahuna nipa ne ade enyo no ko anano okoje to block aso ko asempa oye the same thing enuma hunu say we have awudi for sitting at the parliament sankatitinu a na onyankopo abufusia no bantentem no enka sankrofo wenyina omotetewa na enka fomu apai no awuram na so akata. You know why? Because adwem bone na kumamu na adwene mu oti wenyina no eye ne say onko botchade onko po bin shama your friend is saying dufu no NDC. That is NDC for you. Oh my Ghana there say sankrofo we NDC for you go parliament say ye nyi omumfiri ho ye won to ye nda if so why we for why your man bofo eno man panya kasa wakasa kama at bibia oyeno the last 4 years step by step, sequence upon sequence. Just say what you say, yes, this is the man, the president of Ghana. Yenya be said that would work to John Dramani Mahama a puto yana BBM wana and this is for yana BBM. dia free anara anunti one mom pa money ye no pa money ye. So why don't you get rid of them? When you want free parliament. Oh my no, man, of course. We young people here in DC. Oh my no, but we didn't throw any or time and 1 year any your friends say a would deal whom my son and the quatrain parliament. Young Quayanim. It's a fact. Young Quayanim. Yensom money nipa di nipa na chichiro man. But na mom enipa onya boni obedi de. Ene de afanyinam. Yesi aboa no ne takra ene ma ne yekese. Na takra boni de minua afanyinam kwatere kwa. Free anara. I hope send this for Batman Yum way. I can search the one. See a tuaba na Uncle NDC ne side there. And yeah, oh man and more. You destroy the whole Ghana. Really? Now what about the wine so? O kasano nso ose NDC for akwose kukuo bi mu obi bra ne akwose no kukuo bi mu ya why kukuo mu meeting say one so ekoyi on speaker of parliament na me pa o speaker na konwa na wo parliament wo no say ya baako na deputy speaker nso de baako ento mu koyi speaker no more deputy speaker. No more na kwasem mra e dia manfo. Ana ye abodam for na ebu man. Why? Why these people are behaving like they don't have sense? Ayenim gwasesem say a whole parliament. Ya manfo ato abama wonum. O kasa already oso a ase oni nipa bi won tokwa. I say, on you be boxing. Now, minim say, His Excellency, Amenado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and then when he speech, he called for the incoming, the 8th Parliament, Baswano, to come together as a nation. Now, you build it on mine. And now one NDC for agenda. That is not the agenda of the NDC. The agenda is to destroy the agenda of His Excellency Amenado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And let me tell you this. And yes, sir, we are in favor of development. Ewo man Ghana mu. Omo ye ediape edin bone. Omo ye de pe din bone. Ebi Ofosuhene. Oh, and I just say, Mumfan chame, obi odi Ofosuhene de. Just say, nanim no ne ya no. So odi Ofosuhene na ho efa dia. Me pa cho, onka ho. Agwano odi Ofosuhene. Enti the way nanim city no enye by accident. Ye wo no no ye hwe nanim ene ye de ne din ne to no. Onka sem papa nso. Onka nyansasem. Orofo mamenchia eye me mama ba ko pe me mama Mary Sapon ene Mr. Colin Sapon ewo eye Alexandra Virginia numre chamo pam na menchia Antia Santuan Mr. Kwame Pepra and also yeah me maame ono so ewo enimre minim so wotie me na me sister panyin osa ma asore ba me researching and I'm enchia no obafua enchia koma antia ba Kizito abetire da ne anuanum bebre no ano ye bebobodin ne nyina na enimre no kakra ya na won fanche na yentimi nkoya nim yentimi nkoya ne lawyer aba kame ho na opanyi bi se wotie papa oye limousine driver e wo Denver Colorado so wotie na che enwumre minim so ba bi o bi ano otie e frano Mr. Kwaku Dankwa opanyi Kwaku Dankwa ba bia wo bia no ye chiawo enso so da wase enene nansa na menene hia airport na utimi hu se wotie program na che papa na minim se wotie ensa ento panyi ye dase da bia wo bia nwumre ye dase ana ante age ewo New York ante age me chiawo na mentia ye ma me no mo Canada ene US babia no ye be shada ababubodin no ankasa se na ye ne da eno nti minim se Joe Wise nom ne kakapa no beba mama nko lawyer so na ye ne lawyer enkodi nkomo anwumre lawyer lawyer na ene man say ye dobo adias lawyer anwumre de wanya bamui na nkomo ho ene am say for the past 48 hours and some bebre no an course so ewo yemman Ghana mu I don't know where you want to start from ye tie na ye di nkomo enti lawyer ye mo kwa ba na fe chia adofo ne ye tie fo na fe ye nko ye nim kaka penso ajoin ne
okay right I don't know where to start from, but they said you're kind way right. The last 48 hours, so many things have happened.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, anyone is here, most of them, even before it started, you know how it was going to go and where it was going to end.
What's it? Before it started, no? Now, baby, I do.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Most of them. What who said Enema is here the last, if I say the last 24 hours of the last 48 hours, no. There has been a court, the Supreme Court, giving if I say two rulings. Even before that one, a court also in Wenchi has also given a ruling.
Oh wow.
And then another group have also taken action. Possibly that may also end up in the Supreme Court, but say ruling in the Supreme Court can't be that. And it doesn't need to come to the Supreme Court, but it could be handled in the High Court.
Okay.
But I'm going to try and put it all together so we can be clear where we are. Now, there is a group of our fellow citizens in Ghana, in Nkuru 4.
Okay.
More in Nkuru you short SALL.
Okay.
Meaning say what same Korea make Kenya.
Yeah.
Same Kruno between the Volta region and the OT region.
Oh, okay.
Right. Hohoi any boyem in Finfin and Senkuyo. Small villages.
Right.
Now, yet OT region no. A Hokoye part of the OT region. Right. A Hokoye part of the OT region. Formerly na is almost say a OT region on say Hokoye share border. And Hokoye constituency share border. Inti edi marketi that is where eno kopie. Yebe to aba no. Kofi Adamba out say Senkuru 4 no. E was so mo to be e won the constituency ho. I say mo am say Ghana ni be a refi. But I just want to put it on record. Emma Isika said there has been some technical challenges binti. Senkuru no woman team into parliamentary election.
Okay.
But Kofi Adam insisted say because Kofi Adam was aware say ho e follow under the constituency.
Entina kwan bi obefa so a ombetimi ato.
Yes, Kofi Adam was insisting, was telling the EC say Senkofo must vote.
Okay.
Potentially because they vote in his constituency. Right? So it turned out say EC no constitutional instruments it's ESI election we know.
Right.
Somehow there were some technical challenges with the demarcation.
Right.
In Tihono, it was not clear. In Tino, Okase, sanity de Hono, they will vote presidential, but parliamentary no want to be. Okay? That was when Kofi Adam became angry. But Yemfana se kikri edroy. In Tomakoto. Ekoto yene, Amewu has won in Hohoi. Okay? Everybody knows Amewu are winning a seat in Hohoi. Congratulating messages if free baha. And he started, the promises or some of them will be community center.
Wow.
All of a sudden, then there is a court injunction say, as member of parliament ex parte motion are making, as member of parliament a son say, and Crophobia woman to be. The first thing is it his fault to be and to be?
Heavy.
Yeah, election or Ghana. Yeah, advertise elections.
Yeah.
The law let's say we are Ghanaian. That's out the area. No one satisfy a certain requirement that you could contest. He didn't create constituency, you only create here. And you only organize the election. And you only TT board and you only way. Somehow somebody take injunction against him. And the court granted. It was a bit weird.
High court Hawaii, remember?
I think it happened in Ho.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a bit weird. Say and same with me also. But it was no less a person than Mr. Chikata. And also representing a group of people. Okay? It was strange to me because Chikatha, apart from 2012 election petition,
right?
Said 2012 election petition udi mu akotene ema NDC.
About delay status and the one some.
Okay. Apart from Hono, so here what distancing almost from the NDC. So here. In that 2016 NDC court, the way court yafa, he never represented NDC in any of them. So even the latest round of court cases NDC led by Sidun Ketia about voter register he distanced himself. He didn't take part in them. Right. So he's been very quiet. And then all of a sudden he started an action war. It was strange to me. What were they trying to achieve? Indeed, did he not was they not listening to Kofi Adam claiming say no constituency? Right. It is you should be seeing Kofi Adam.
Okay.
It was strange, but as I cannot say anything about it.
Right.
Until court in the outcome at the Asemo Bekan Papa. So, but I knew say the court was going to remind whoever brought the action say a honum pono enye hohoi. A honum pono a boyem. It sounds a honor follow and the Uti region. So a same way the coffin and same who a beto Ghana it just say and some meaning what we were trying to achieve.
Right.
Your man injunction, your man injunction this radio it came here. I decided say a same way mentioned and can be. Right. So here. But I knew say was it for mischievous purposes? Was it for a deep-seated BB between one and Amewu no person whatever out? Do they have a personal conflict between them?
It seems like it.
So now, when the case was called, he enjoined the court itself hijacking the court say there is one of the judges and yonkone amewunti oman intremubi. It also was strange to me.
And say lawyer, a hono say nani a ukan say I say wow because I was you say or more personal issue be because
that is what I thought because before the election Kofi Adam has said those areas belongs to his constituency.
Okay.
It is a person representing Kofono and say only do omo.
Yeah.
On their human right way, say they have to vote. They should be given the right to vote. Now per se, who injunct a MP elect Bimpoa, it should be Kofi Adam. Shouldn't be Amewu.
Because Kofi Adam no hono and a follow.
A follow.
Yeah, Matthias.
And
so because
this was
only NDC candidate, you know. I know the Oman can answer.
The facts were NDC candidate, no. I thought that wouldn't have been a problem because I know Chachu and NDC don't work again. They don't.
I see.
Because as soon as you see the NDC, there's something going on within the NDC which many of us don't see. Yeah. The NDC, no. John Mahama and Sirim Ketia is taking the NDC away from the people of Ewe voter region. So, by strategic enough to amplify that thing. They're doing it on the quiet.
Wow.
That's why friend is saying, Obai John Mahama taking over the NDC. The first thing he did, Crusade OAN, was to sack. Once the NDC always has had a chairman from the voter region, he made sure that thing is gone. I need to hunum ne if I say true NDC 4 from JJ side from the voter region. He kicked all of them out. JJ Ankasana, they put a chain on his neck, no say bargain document, they've silenced him. So here, but it's as you're more interested in branding anybody that don't agree with this as NDC and dismissing, painting all of them with the same brush.
Yeah.
And John Mahama gets away with this. But to be honest with you, the gentleman Chachuchikata, he doesn't see eye to eye Papa Bia with the leadership of the NDC today.
Okay.
So I was a bit amazed because I have studied, him and for that block of the NDC and how is he a split. Which we are not good at projecting such platinum. Yeah, say they able to tell us a part in a fashion room and a one fashion, the Indian fashion, salad into cost what you want. But when it comes to them, even when a friend is saying this man, Alote Jacob, is breaking away the Cape Coast and the coast side of it, and then Kufia, I need to who, I need to who, and the ever corners so. De la Kofinum breaking the voter side of it away. No, we don't help them.
Yeah.
What I say until they find themselves alone and they give up. So, but I wish say a party be strategic enough and see these cracks when they arise. Say Supreme Court has settled that thing. One must say a south area a follow under the OT region.
Okay.
And you cannot be in one region and have a constituency in another region. If they were to belong to a constituency, they should belong to a constituency in the OT region. And in this case, it is the Boyem, a constituency where Kofi Adam is the sitting MP. So, they have thrown away the ex-party High Court, they've thrown it away. However, who person will take action with the electoral commissioner, go ahead and do so. So, but who say a group bisu taking action with Boyem against the electoral commission, trying to stop Kofi Adam from holding himself as an MP because those people were not allowed to vote. I hope Chachuchikata go and join that group this time. So, and fight for the people. Indeed, if he really, really wanted to fight for the human right of Nipa Ewasa area. So, it's sad to say EC electoral commission way okay, they shouldn't have done this mistake. But at the same time, mistake baseya. I was addressing mistake, ankasa as it is. We are honest with our dealings. And yes, and same say bit me about.
Right.
Now, in Wenchi, Teshima South, Obiso the injunction koi say a honor, there was no coalition, there was collation, there was no this, in the MPA in honor. In fact, you know, Yankaya Beni, Yantuabani, Nema, in the injunction to say manage were in. The court has dismissed it. Court say, sir, as someone if I could buy no injunction, no, it doesn't hold water because any part on Matoma, a man or so Matono, they believe, say, you're elected, no, and you should go ahead. However, so a case with the election itself,
right,
still come and pursue. Into that case will still carry on. You know, while the MP will be sworn in, possibly tomorrow or whenever they are sworn in.
Yeah.
That case in Ankasa Sono, the merit and demerit of Yantwabani ye to we Gani, we see, no, and also no NDC, the winning people, the winning kind and canny, whatever, and also will still carry on. But at least you need some sort of settlement, kakra, at least calm atmosphere.
Yeah.
Ubiat and Huase. You know, the idea say ye speaker, Musumu speaker, besides the injunction koto higher, who do we say it looks like I'm off what Waseba. The tone of the NDC who say has shifted dramatically in the last 48 hours.
Oh wow.
Before the last 48 hours. Yemani and Swekufadu in that.
Yeah.
You know, the last year, 12 year right from Jomama Castle now we need advice on call for parallel government. Yem penny a dan number who you best swear Jomama in Simbibri say and it looks like well yes opposition here it looks like they've and finally it's sunk in their head say somebody has been elected as president of Ghana and that person is going to be sworn in on the 7th.
That's right.
Say me who say speaker no mo ko Mr. Amenado. Yemran is simple.
Yeah.
Speaker of Parliament is nominated by the president.
Okay. And your party?
Baby, well, I'm coming there. Emrana say Speaker of Parliament is nominated by the president. Now Parliament a vote to accept the nomination, in this case to confirm him as the Speaker of Parliament or reject. That's and if they so reject, the president will bring another one. Right?
Okay.
If they so reject, and no say turn on a simple majority. For example, if on the day members of parliament turn up and I say woho, take part in the election, and I say that ceremony, no, only 275 and 200 and whatever.
Yeah.
Say more pencil letter the back. I can't say any pakrono and say president nominee only when a president nominating is a speaker.
Okay.
More pencil no say aye. No more can aye. More pencil say nay. No more can aye. See a compare us voices and the volume don't intimate clearly intimate anything who say yes and I say no. Maybe answer okay, let's vote. You can vote 2 now say out of the number no do one can say yepeno na kakrebi kasi yempenwa the person becomes the speaker.
Right.
Do one can see yempeno na kakrebi kasi yempenwa the person is rejected. President will have to bring another one. Okay? Yes. The issue of party ne no. Okay? I'm going to address that thing. Emrani president then nominate. President can give that nomination here the man on say, okay, party munini pa mame na me mfananko.
Right.
What you say? President can come to me. Say me munini pa mano fani pa konko speaker if he likes me enough.
Okay.
Whoever you be yamano and I say whoever ye any whatever that person should be given to the president and I say the law say president may nominate the pakro. If the president nipa ne ba ne dia say nipa meme president metana beni as speaker. Say party ni ni manu say me am tie na mi manu na me kwa ne kan bon person ko nka say me nyi nipa manu ke be ye kama papa. Say party ni manu say una manu say den it doesn't matter. They will vote and almost vote to na say ekoba say ye jini tuma ya jina tuma si ajina tuma what was your baby omo friend no presiding member as district assembly no on said president yini pa bi de call assembly ho na assembly ni vote. I think is it DCE? Yes, DCE. Any presiding member ne same no. Na president ni obi kwa no ma vote. Bi o etimi vote reject no. Na president san ni pakro na san akobiem. So ara. Na ya san vote reject no. President ka say look, wo no bia wo mpa o me sesan. No de ni pa afroko. Say part na yi no e catch president say for wo ne nko no.
Right.
Nyame masem.
Okay.
So
okay.
Enti e ho no no. Opposition so say wo musu eyi
Amenado speaker.
Yes, yi enipa no muso de na ko in what capacity?
Na me pa cha lawyer mi ntwa no. In the history of our constitution, emra wo was yetimi yi two speakers ana.
No.
Okay.
The country must have one speaker at all times.
Entina ni ndisi for ye na futuro mutugu amanfo ani. Na
the yi we are, because the president need to present nipa ebe yi no.
Okay.
To parliament for the parliament to vote. Into omu yi we are. Ebi omu yi dia koma Ekufuado din fa kroko say we na mdena, but I don't know whether that is what they do. But Udim said they had a notion be in their head to say they won the presidential election and that their candidate, their leader will be sworn in.
Right.
It be almost in anticipation say that is where Muhammad Ina, because they've had from since 10th of, I think it was somewhere the 9th, no more declare say President Muhammad Iwene.
Yeah.
And Omaka woman 147 seats as well.
Yeah.
Now, Oma Mamun Krofona hold on to this belief all this while.
Yeah.
Oh, the average NDC ni wouldn't kasa na and say Muhammad Iwene election. If he somehow as until the last 24 hours, they believe sincerely say Muhammad the best way in.
Exactly.
It be almost to feed, to continuously feed that belief into their followers. So because NDC a very good way of holding information and then feeding their information into their followers. And them followers and so identity as holy. Just believe in it as holy no matter what.
Yeah.
Tama court a rule say electoral commission or to me so timi register for. So here. I say don't get ya because yes sana electoral commission court na say untimi register for. Now what would you register mo no? Okay. NDC for so same we must say sana court na kan for weeks and weeks and weeks. To the extent say ye catch almost say be registration o. Inti ada say ubeti say don't get ya de ma ho metwe wudini. Anase ubeti de yisi kan oba betwe wudini. And so finally we say ampa say they see don't get ya back, and that wasn't the case. Probably they still want to feed into that belief say they announced on the 9th, somewhere in the 9th, said your Muhammad are in election, and that they have also got so-called majority in parliament and that they will be nominating speaker. Probably that is what they are trying to feed. But whatchna whether their speaker will be sworn in and I say will be voted upon and elected. And then the next day, if I said it depends on where you are in the world anyway. So on the 6th, whether their nominated person will be sworn in and I say will be elected upon as speaker, and then John Mahama will be sworn in on the 7th as president. It looks like because he himself has gone to the Supreme Court claiming say he didn't win the election. Name about draw. Inti yeman and saying enough for. Now this time one electoral commission in enough for. So she say no. Etinam said somehow wa catching and call for this election in my renew. Inti mo amose ma renew and munya SIGD no. Na enyem na renew. Ebia as time goes on it was sinking. Na fe yekoyenim. Na ade ha make kakra. Still ya ban any institution this structure say operate no. As my GM says still it's not working enough. Look, I say me catch will say inusa or cast you inviting the police station when she hope. So okay. You can say me. When she hope. Na may the police be whom be. Truly police couldn't do anything because they are incompetent. MPs unlawful assembly in Manema, which police believe so my unlawful assembly. Court to Homancy Ho. Right? Homancy Hono, court na any case.
Lawyer.
May expect it.
Lawyer.
Yeah.
See Homancy one on this area. I say police are silent. No. One gentleman say because of this week, a busiest week. Near my Kosunti. Police for so couple buying now what should say bibia abekotot when you can
find a reason for them, but agrobe so franopa obi commit crime it doesn't mean say commit crime that doesn't would the enemy can way that doesn't committee the anka baby. Police should be going to the court and asking for a bench warrant to arrest them. Okay. What you say? Police should be going to the
just
court.
Invitation say you're inviting us omra.
No. They're inviting a woman. They should be arresting him by now. And look at the won't court to cry say make object bench warrant.
Okay.
One of the police need to interview him. And more invite more so-called more inviting one man. You need to go and arrest him.
And they say and then police for him.
And the maker say your police, the structures of our government and it's too weak. Once I buy me a blank on it, I just say it. Now with the case of MP Samomodo Mako court no a woman see court to honor. Once is treated differently.
Yeah.
Because I know that there is a judge involved here now. So but judge in the obit my answer obey to asemna heda. Because now you say this is a criminal case. And I'm only pay by no one for number. Into one for number me to accept that. But you should be proactive and tell the judge say issue a bench warrant me if I'm got you on.
Right.
What you say? They should be arrested. Your police say in the be 2020 the equal media and your own me assess for. There is no two ways. So Obi a committed a crime, Mumu believes that they are a criminal enough. So was in a court. More than a court one what baby change him means you. Some judges want you hold that which
I see. Lawyer.
What stops you? You should just ask the court say, look, we need to arrest these people. There is no excuse to say swearing in so that is another day. Crime is crime, so be two bottom never crime the say the kufa do be so chentino ye twen na chire to bottom ne na chire no sa ko to be my no. I want to see the policing work. All right. I want to see no nonsense policing. What I want to see is Sakufa de swear in we are me person who a total reshuffle. There is no loyalty to Nipa various posts. We shouldn't be giving them satisfaction of loyalty. Said you be one year they see it one no. This time no, it was any break. Look, a craving election your mama. How to be honest with you? We cannot joke anymore. Now there is one case about which I will leave it to your listeners.
Okay.
Areas are itu gold nigga I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who say ilusu ho nyina so wo. Oh
yeah. And kananke a year beginning of about 3 years ago. Say
Kama do Kufuado declare war on Galamsey.
Yeah.
Those areas in Kebe strengthen your stronghold no.
Yeah.
But because of the Nkufumi people turn against us in those areas. So we have to be careful.
Yeah.
Because we have a Ghana where Okada ene Galamsey it mima ubinya 6.2 million vote.
Yes.
Ya hwiye for the pragia eka hu next election oba win. Ya hwiye.
Yeah.
Now for the gains I am making trying to keep our party in power and to to get Ghana to work and get Ghana to work and we as be free and please the party for we shouldn't be loyal to anybody in the party. We should be loyal to the party itself. The Owomo own pulling the weight. We push the person aside and move on. I hope so. Yeah, meaning say the probably was I'm going to give way.
Maybe and sana ba kono na me pese anka wo kan about violent issue being so dogro the akwana and dogro latte.
Okay.
And some be and I'm so ma can di tape na babonti. Mame mo kakra bi na tiefo ntie na mento adwentre ewo ensem no.
Say what you bemu, sir. You have all security apparatus, you have all the intelligence. Now I feel now this say ubi area. And yes, Anka, you want some cabibri. NDC4 was smart. They are tweeted us. Yeah, but I don't know if that particular information I release it say almost train easy recruitment.
Yeah.
Now we are telephone numbers now. Sending Momo Sika 2,000 to a returning officer 5,000.
Over boss.
Good. That is what they did.
Oh, it actually happened.
Yeah, it happened. That is why Omutumi Ekra Ekufuaduti Efilo. They paid, and they paid big. They paid big. Now mention what they. So we analysis on our share. NPP4 should be happy because yes, Ghana for Antwerpen. We heard what he said. As soon as you are, no aside any say, no aside you see. In the sport ballot, who said
was because of this.
Yeah, two. Wa Bosro 990 of them from one constituency, and sport ballot 313,000. 313,000. Out of that, about 80% is our double a year. Then you know, a kufuado who say, Oma Dano, not or the Akusiasio. If they say, Obe rejecting, now a sandy Akusiasio. So, for young man say 200,000. Crown would be a car 515,000. Can you have over 700,000? Yeah, but they were smart. And and I'm surprised say mum kase ye bem inti best Ghana. I'm telling you, you are no man than anybody.
Obey meeting.
Yeah, obey meeting. Now we may ban one bo na Ghana 40. Se Kufuor na enya na se Mahama ni NDC for na enya. What you say? National security should listen to me. The soldiers, the military, police, all security intelligence. Akamba, I am not going to say, Omo Kofa, Burkina, Mali for Tuareg organization. I have all Akamba's text message.
Tuareg can put a view.
Yeah, VW Tuareg. Akamba messages are me woha. Also get your boots ready.
Ken Bebao, and Tibria only a case ya to about Asumbiumi, a prino, there's a preparations in Nipi Bemom.
At the end of Ghana for Bevlulati.
Well, Ghana for said you're okay. There's a voice recording be the Emma Ghana for tea recordings.
Mona Ghana for tea.
Chawaso Neti, not one can say, Ken, as I was saying, take a listen to this recording.
Revolution has a long way to go, but it's got to stay. Cadence may go, cadence may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Kiddes may go, kiddes may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Kiddes may go, kiddes may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. I say kiddes may go, kiddes may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. I say kiddes may go, kiddes may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Many are not mind this for, and more be a comment to, and more be a GDA him. The battle still continues. The battle has not ended yet. The battle is yet to begin. Just keep your fingers crossed. Nobody born of a woman can steal the mandate of the people. I repeat, nobody born of a woman can steal the mandate and the supreme will of the people. So keep your hopes alive. In a ensuring week, there's going to be more actions. There's going to be more legitimate action, and the verdict will be overturned. So just keep hope. Keep your hopes alive. Revolution has come to stay, and our Luther still continue. Thank you.
General.
Yeah.
General, Lobro Latte say, Brodo Latte. But then he didn't grab him. General, I play video ya. What do you mean this for you? What do you say?
I think there's not much of a smoking gun in this.
Mm-hmm.
But before then, I will plead with you. If you mention people's name, try and get it right. Even if you don't try. Why? Because people name their father's names.
Now, what did you know? Your friend who did No.
Even if you cannot, just try. Try hard.
I don't know. Try. Double latte.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah. And that's fine. But what's it? Obey overturn a verdict. I don't see how he will be able to do it.
Aye, with a force. Somebody didn't talk. Any I didn't.
Well, it looks like that may be the intention, and also they want to give their people some sort of hope. But as time is wearing on, you want to say hope, they dosing it down. Now the person that spoke indicates say Nipana they voted Mahama himself has come to say that actually I didn't win, but it was a draw. And that I want another go between Mene Electoral Commission to have a second round. That's fine. It deflates this idea. Say, your Mahama, they will do deep-seated view. In a way, the NDC has a way of sustaining some information into their people's head. Look, okay, we are in a comfortable lead. Okay.
Yeah.
They made people believe that, and their people. When they speak, their people believe to the peril of their lives. Even if they die, they still believe. Say no correct. So, Nipa Mr. Latte, if it is him, is indicating say they will overturn, meaning how they will be able to do it.
Right.
Whether they will do it in the court, whether they will force the people. But today, as of today, I have listened to all the, the media opposite, Rwanda Radio, Taliban groups in Ina.
Yeah.
All of them are indicating, say, now, so the police force 6,000 they are then also the year crown. I think they somehow they conceding as of today.
Yeah.
Say, maybe a bit so they will not turn up. And he said, the initial belief was Mahama will be sworn in.
Yeah.
The belief even carried on to the extent say he should form a government, a parallel government. Now Mahama said, well, I cannot form a parallel government because I didn't win the election.
Right.
Pay argument or they go to Supreme Court as more canon.
One win it.
Oh, whoever want to hold on to believe, say they will overturn the verdict, they will do this, they will do this. There's not much of a smoking gun, but they may still try. As I'm gonna say, this will still boil down to the policing. It shouldn't take Kennedy Japan to be fishing for information and then putting it on radio. It should be the police and intelligence should be ahead of Kennedy Japan. And preempt situations. And Sakrana could look Kennedy Japan. What am I say?
Yeah.
But it looks like they are far behind. Even they are far behind us here. Because some bio high thetis can so her. My game say, whatever action they need to take, they should. For them to come out and say, here the 6,000 police never back out and never back of honing them, it was wrong. They shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Because say we call war now weapons for the war. Why could much to enemy no? My enemy so strategize you, and woman up a strategy.
Not right.
Need the say these roads are blocked. For the occasion about because say will be for say that's it. Say they are making it a tool. So we need I don't any pass a police force 6,000 when you could have Moshia, say Musuluntia, say one winning here, almost just bragging and then walking away while they brag. John Mahama has conceded when who say Enkoye. She say was say the Ekufadi and Nubin on so here he's going to the court. But when say Zungo a group will be able to catch and say the court should do to John Mahama what they did to Akufo-Addo. And it is true. As someone can say that court it has no merit at all.
Right.
As someone has no merit. The orders Nankasa Omusiki, one of the principal orders say run election between him and the Electoral Commission. Supreme Court people say order we what's wrong with you? Say order will be dismissed. And at times so they file election petition they tremble. Just a week or work file for because I expect the other side to argue say well what file a petition the Supreme Court should not decide for you how you should file it. This is what you would have say open election between yourself and the Electoral Commission. All right. I think we should be at the moment we are in power. We should hold on the power.
Right.
We should rule Ghana. Rule Ghana. Ruling Ghana it does not mean say we should at the same time we should be a proper grip. What am I say? A proper grip on the security situation. Wayward, there will be a lot of waywardness, especially among the hothead in the opposition. Opposition for they know who need to some George say. And you said me come for an OD for I hate that thing. But see the OC behavior I expect that there will be a lot of brushes between him and the law. There will be a lot of brushes because was started on the tangent say he would derail everything physically and then whether by violence by any means necessary.
Wow.
Was started that tangent. The idea say actually MPR I was here permission to speak on him and is not lawful in here law. Law is say you MPR or parliament or co-parliament free parliament by sa condition means we hold It mission anywhere.
Okay.
It mission anywhere.
I will see a man.
The idea say I was here call a speaker ho na Michael Quiz or homo good na go and say no more na one. We shouldn't be entertaining that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, Matisse, you say Michael Quiz has been nominated. I don't agree. I think we should go past him now. We should have somebody here because in the parliament in Apayo, wouldn't say we are wanted 7 as of now.
Yeah.
It is a speaker. We are ruthless. They never see for more.
Yeah.
The NDC will drag us everywhere. They will drag it down.
Yeah.
They will drag everything down.
Yeah.
Including everything. It was ruthless because Ghana. We have Ghana to develop.
Yeah.
Ghana has no time to wait for MPB to change his mind and Ghana couldn't.
No, correct.
Ghana should be moving forward. I'm going to take a rest.
All right.
And if we have other people, I will give them way, and then together we can move forward.
All right, lawyer.
And then my partisan. I'm very sorry. And then normally I want to be neutral, but then it looks like I've been hard on the NDC. I'm very, very sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. But thank you.
Yo, lawyer general Netin and K, or the free UK, and Anadri, or near D and Komoi, Abapim Sabri. Lawyer from Bon, that's a papa. I want you what they buy. Mami kwa man so other for Safina so do a feed at where Amenado radio soon fire for fire at Rocky Mountains of Denver, Colorado. Now when him say Jumadi ubetimi etie what's yanka e wa Brempon radio where Woodbridge, Virginia. Mami na Mr. Eric and then Abusia Mama Lee and Abusia na yana wase. And one I would tie Efra Brempon. Sounds like we do Melton Kings. Ubati yanka ewo Amansan FM. Amansan baby obi amechiawo. That's in sopa say ofa edwumadie da bia neda. All right. Order for mamen kwa ahoma so na mene amanfo akuku dem. Enkodi nkomo. Yawo Daniel, yawo Kizito, Joe Wise, Kakape, Akwasi Yesu, and afe Mr. Siedubuafo. On the other hand, we have Nanayawo, Amwakwene, Ofosuhene, and so ewo eho. Now,
Mike, what's the maker? Yeah, I'm a super amateur. Amenado this year. I'm with the radio, baby. Teaching Bente, I'm with you. Yes, I'm more Biacho, I'm official. Mike, I don't ready. We can I get a Bentano.
Georgia, what to say?
All eyes on Georgia. So far, so good for the Democrats. So far, so good. You know, so far, so good.
How many percentage number?
It says we have about 55% of the percent.
Okay.
And the Democrats are leading 51.something%. And I think it's a good news for Democrats. It's too early to call for anything there, but looking at the way numbers back on it there, it's going to be a very close contest. Mike, it's going to be very close, but I don't want to be calling you guys here, but
right.
I think that the Democrats are doing very wonderful. I mean, Georgia and can't watch them, Mike. Georgia, the black man in front of Raphael, one knock, Matutakin Jr., who's an astronaut for honor.
Yeah.
Ebenezer Baptist Church, yeah,
right.
Atlanta, I see. He's leading about with the votes. You see, I voted about about 1 million.
Wow.
When you're about like only about 80 something thousand votes right now.
Okay.
But to share percent now, that's a good for us because Georgia per Mike, but this time because the Republican lead by 59%. Okay, you talk about state of Georgia. It's Usha, other presidents like Kekano, and Ghana go back at the police station. Usha, President like Kekano, and they vote the report so far now. Now show a beer, how you're predominantly black, especially in Metro Atlanta now.
Yeah.
Still now, I question the tag and instead of my I no metro and had a more votes in the war. Who's already Georgia Mavro say red not dots be brave.
Yeah.
Counties in the dots. We have about 59 counties in state of Georgia.
Oh, okay.
It was and they would out of 159 counties, you know. Who know how many Democrat votes me winning? I would say a new 20 people.
Wow.
So you can imagine 159 counties. Okay. So the we have a Democrat for Ghana, the NBR, Ufa Santi region, Uba Eastern region, says voting heavy. Southern Aqua, as Uba Metro Atlanta, who vote to University in the Metro Atlanta. It's about a Democrat for no. LEDs are a huge in Tuja, Reverend or Conan Reverend. Nidiano, we also for Nidiano, I know as a probable Reverend Nidia. Bitmark said, Reverend Minsukra.
All right.
But so far, so far, so good for Democrats. So far, so good. So far, by 12 midnight today, you see, we're talking about almost 60% of the prison. And it's a good news for Democrats.
All right, thank you.
I'm telling you, it's a very good news for Democrats right now. It's almost 60% of the precinct about. Okay. Now we have some Omgusulidi 50.8, Republican 49.2, 50.4, 49.6. So far, so well. It's there won't be another show now. You remember about from the Ecoso,
right?
But before somebody might be saying,
yeah.
And the Ofosuhene.
Yeah.
In fact, you will be who you are.
Obi handle the well.
Oh, but I don't see Mike. There's a Kobe trying to switch and say, first of all, or see one could say of my pennies address
speech.
So I would so also on Kobe, right?
Yeah.
I didn't let one in the castle. Was when TV. Hope said you're better virtual, I'll be able to cancel if you TV. So I said, he's a spokesperson for the minority. That is respect and also I say when other Busas adding to Akutia also run Ankuti. They say, but one friend is on in Recasa Fasaso no instead of the nature address of opening the two on. And only passes also Ankuti, or Parliament also Parliament or better Ankuti.
Also a different chamber.
But yeah, Mike, the Casa if you are an Uber. Shekasa, a whole member of Palomika.
Very rough.
Pharaoh say the blow for the one to the sense open what is wrong with this man. And the man stood there. I can say Aban Babin is better than your friend said. The speaker now. Okay, I read this.
Look at that.
Just offer speaker in the tree.
Yeah. I'm finding your true there.
Debbie, let's not count. I said Aban Babin is far better than he. Oh, kind of rough.
Yeah. Sitting member of
Obama doing some person who provocation be provocative for you know person who that is be on person who yana bufu on person who sama for bufoni ade. But I think say the president is of course, I mean you don't have time for this nonsense. So need to no more time cry. It was the president like some near brother or no magana man or person they can't go win anything. Mike, make time my mouth for now for Kosovo the Kosovo as in now.
All right.
They have the about me highlight some one who say I'm a man for because 2000 mo there he has scanned in the so I just prove the other some as well.
Yeah, your phone also. 2000
back. They are pay 2000 about when they because
one person more fan.
Then no about 12 minutes then who be akusi.
Yo.
Ofosuhene Mike it might be that out of 4 and question na remember my update as time goes on.
Thank you. Ofosuhene Amoakohene and I attend from Georgia, Atlanta. Ma menkofa Kakape ewo Chicago. Kakape. Obayi Kakape.
Yeah, Mike. For the next person. Let me tell
Martin. Ma menkofa Joe Wise. Joe Seusu.
Yeah, Mike, me chat for you.
Yeah, Joe so papa na bibi aboko de.
Amenado.
Afin Japanso.
Yeah, I've been commentary. I've listened to that. Amenado program
Amen. Joe, and then you might be brain from since yesterday.
Lawyer na me work question be man. Me you say lawyer I can say the president will nominate the speaker. Is that an all Patrick? And I'm in a man.
Lawyer.
No kind matter.
Yeah.
Mike, check
lawyer,
computer.
Lawyer, Joe, why is it a question, man? Lawyer, too. Joe.
Lawyer, yeah, lawyer, Mr. Soka said the president will nominate the speaker. Sana, okay.
President will nominate the speaker, and then Parliament will vote on that nomination.
I mean, the president together with the party, and that's what I'm going.
I completely disagree with that, and I don't know what lawyer able to that, because parliamentary, which is the legislative arm of government, is completely different from the executive arm of government. In fact, the speaker primarily by parliament, okay, because it can well happen that you get a majority nominate the speaker, which will not be the executive arm of government. For instance, it's by NDC and a winning majority, and can you the president? In that case, the president cannot nominate the speaker of parliament. Okay, I mean, I don't. And so, if you remember, somewhere in 2005, that is after the 2004 election, when it decided to be changing business excuse Abano. The NDC for nominated Peter Lajiti. Even though NDC was a minority and NDC was not in power, he nominated a speaker. For the first time in 2000, in the Fourth Republic, the Speaker of Parliament, Yeto Swaba. And then, of course, Hughes won and became the speaker for the fifth parliament of the Fourth Republic. And so the speaker of MPP can nominate, NDC can nominate. At the end of the day, it will be numbers, and then whoever have the numbers, will determine the speaker. Okay. And unless maybe there's another law somewhere that I have not.
Now, Joe. Sanya who can say whoever has the numbers, he said. So the numbers not Atayo.
Okay. Okay. Now the TNC. It makes sense. Say is another arm of government and therefore should not have anything to do with president. If you are saying that, that makes sense. But our law clear. The executive when they nominate the Speaker of Parliament and then is voted upon. Okay, so on nominating they still have to vote on that person to say yes we agree, no we don't. Okay, and so that has been the case from 1992.
How come in 2005 NDC nominated Peter Lajiti, and this is not the executive arm of government in 2005.
Okay.
But they nominated Peter Lajiti.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The fact that we nominated it does not mean say we be able to swab. Now they voted on Nipa Kufodina by and voted that person in. Okay, they voted that person in. Now any speaker and kuna president and nominating on the other side of the other branch of government, the judiciary, the head of the judiciary, which is also another branch of government, is also nominated by the president. So you are aware.
Yes.
That is our law. The law, president nominated the speaker, but on nominating that person doesn't become a speaker. He needs to be voted upon by the members of parliament, whether they accept or they reject.
So what happened in the case of Amukotuaban? Because like in the case of Peter Lajiti, I know said the vote was NDC phone in Peter Lajiti and NDC phone. Even though
so who nominated the other one?
Peter Lajiti, NDC nominated Peter Lajiti.
Okay, but can the other one who nominated him?
Hughes, MPP nominated, and in this case I can say they are the president.
So the president nominate the Speaker of Parliament, and then MPs vote whether to accept or to reject. That is very simple.
Okay, so what happened if the president never the minority?
And I make us say members of parliament they vote. Some vote, some reject. Same fan say president, a party or minority. They can vote to reject. Whether even if they are in majority, they can still vote to reject. It's possible.
Yeah, but I'm asking. So if they vote to reject, then what happens? The
he brings another one. No, he brings another one. It's not appointment, a nomination, and then it's appointed.
In this case, lawyer, I see a minority for so nominate you know.
They can go ahead and do so, but
so if the president can nominate, then why minorities to also go?
Exactly. That's where we are not. That's the same thing, and it has happened before. For me, I'm not, and maybe I will just double. But I think that even though because of Senate mining, the president in Aponya, a man ultimately a nominee, and I say we could put president. A pen or not enough, but not necessarily say the president ever nominating the Abeton swap. It was clearly no parliament the wants to do that. Clearly, it is parliament that have the mandate to decide who becomes their speaker of parliament.
That is exactly what I'm saying. It's parliament that vote to accept or to reject. So okay. Make it the person, the speaker or not.
I just saying the nomination, not
nomination.
Okay.
You being nominated does not mean you are a speaker. It doesn't mean that. You being nominated doesn't mean you are a speaker. Parliament need to vote to accept or reject you before you can become a speaker or not.
What I wanted you to make it clear and say it's not the president alone in which me are nominated.
I cannot tell you what I don't know. I can only tell you what I know. That's all.
The NDC and nominated.
That's fine.
Okay, in 2005.
That's fine. I think I'm not going to go on this anymore. Thank you so much.
Okay, in 2005, when MPP decided to say Yankee Peter Lajete as the next speaker of the Parliament of Ghana, NDC nominated Peter Lajete, and so by Emma Yakoto Swaba, Yanto, Sekihus in Kwan Swaba, into the floor no so any Moto Swaba, and then Sekihus won because of course MPP and the Kita majority, and that was our candidate. Even though Peter Lajete was an MPP man, okay. So I don't think it's the president alone who can nominate. I think
George, I think I think the opposition here correct. President the entire party be consulting in the fair. And some say system here executive arm of government. You usually deal with the speaker, right? It's like command the check bills. No be the entire I so I MPP for Grano. They have to consult the president just for that respect.
Exactly.
Before modern banner, can you work with him or whatever? But technically, I don't think president like constitutional but also only so nominated to be the parliament. I don't think
exactly, and that's why I was trying to clarify with lawyer. And so it's lawyer, I know I'm picking on you, but I just wanted because I read you so you didn't come on, so we just have to clarify. Courtesy say you're very informing the president in, and it's done anyway. Just like our majority leader, our minority leader, and all those scripts, blah 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 blah. You know, a courtesy near consultation near you, by clearing a parliament deciding who becomes a speaker and who becomes whatever. In fact, in 2005. Because of what NDC did in G. Almost so proud, I think something position be deputy something and support one. Just nominate another person within the NDC. And I to man because of what they did for the speaker because normally no nanka in doing company in happy and to but because of what NDC did or children send this nominated to go from back. San and said the video. So you have been nominated to be a moment society. Then say I'm to swap account. And that's what we do. We have the numbers. We have 150. And we are going to win. We have one. It's just simple majority. It's send this in nominated. And I know such nominated. Don't nominate. Yes, you have nominated. then we vote on and anything on NDC say think I cast the vote secretly. Remember ABNPP ni bi kra wo ha on to abama the president or the party choice no and remember the numbers no. But I think so they are going to cast the vote open. We won't wait ever we are to man. Aside that, I think I agree with lawyer on the position. And Michael personally, I don't think we should maintain my maybe the party that by personal look I don't think we should maintain my because the hang parliament we have now, no, we need someone with more forceful and bit me Kakra, and so we need a more energetic person who can push things through. So for me, if we get a much younger person respectable, I'll be so proud of the consensus.
Now, Joe, as someone I can, so I'm also on the mic, I'm on the military mic that for the only I'm one military mic, okay, then. If you know what I touch, it might not be the one.
I'm not saying him because I mean, personally, I don't think we should have maintained him. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying personally, I don't think we should have maintained him because I don't think at this point of our parliamentary engagement, so we need Professor Michael. And so the party now would decide, but personally, I don't think we should maintain my people. I think I can be very high and we
52% for county Westwood here, 52% for Dennis to do that, and 21%. Again, the question is, what is those votes, right? And we're checking with our reporters to see, because if those numbers stay there, that goes actually pretty well. The Democrats, if you go back to the presidential race, Donald Trump got 56% of the vote in Forsyth County. This is a place where there were still a lot of people in line at 7 o'clock when the polls were closing. The line was, I don't know, long or more throughout the day. This should be a Republican.
Mike, then that was one stage one.
You know what's going to happen?
Mike, you also there.
You also don't know that what you have probably before. And
you ask us what I'm not saying. I'm question in
I hope
you ask that because I'm
my enemy submission is so simple.
But I said, Joe, my people say, over just a president, a council of elders, the Ekusia, Alisa Hotel, Mama community, the Oma retaining the speaker now. They are going to vote on him. They are going to vote on him. So yes, minority for also nominate Abambabi. So they are going to vote on also on him too, right?
Yes.
Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah.
So that means it's going to be 137,
137. 2005,
so that means the NPP are going to vote for Michael Quaid Senior 137. The NDC is going to vote for Abambabi 137. So the independent candidate will decide.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's going to come to us.
So if that's what they're going to do here, Mami Musamu, Cesadia, the NDC our first deputy speaker, I don't know. And they have to vote on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the second deputy speaker, and then they have to vote on it.
Yeah, there's two deputies. They vote on it.
The two deputies, is it a point to say, majority made by Carol Munich, and I said,
normally, when we by consensus, normally by Kwame way, they normally give the
hello,
Mike. Now, there is something here that we need to be aware of.
Okay, let us aware.
Now, say President Iwa, the vice now,
right from the minority.
Hold on one second.
When president is not in the country and the vice is not in the country, Speaker of Parliament becomes president. Okay.
Right.
So, if the Speaker of Parliament is somebody who is very hostile to the president, okay, make hostile. I don't want to use the word of the NDC and now with the PPP and whatever, but we hostile, okay, and he is nominated and elected upon as Speaker. Not say president, vice, no be president. What will happen in the country? Have you thought about that?
But yeah, but I don't.
That is why.
Happened before, right?
Good. That is why Speaker of Parliament is almost always from the president, because the conflict, see here. Speaker and the say Ofosuhene, Kufuor ni ho, Bawumia's to coin. Maybe Ofosuhene has been sworn in as president. Obe reshuffle the cabinet, okay? Obe appointed military chief of staff, chief of defense staff, will be dismissed within 2 minutes. That is what we are treading on. If the executive presidency,
no, but I think there's some kind of restraining power limit when you are acting in for the president.
Yes, we made aware, but he
there is no restraint.
You know, our parliament has not agreed and said decide restraining. Made the idea across the president knew when he see idea in this modern world, we should do away with it. But as long as we have it, as long as we have said, we still have to. It's almost all the time. The speaker, president, bring somebody who is loyal to him, right? Now, because very often our president travel, very often the vice president travel. Speaker, the last speaker, Tamana Bahama president, the speaker and he is sworn in as president more than 4 or 5 times. So I'm quite also sworn in him.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that.
Now, if Ofosuhene is the Speaker of Parliament, and the Kufuor remember to Koya, and the credit speech was went here. What would they go to see?
Let me ask this, sir. There's all kinds of consensus when it comes to the second deputies or whatever. The first come to consensus for this president nominee or the other. Now they say they're going to vote almost the nominee. Now, is there a situation whereby the majority of people said yes, second deputy speaker, yes, a bit more man, yes,
the first and deputy, what they've been doing is, even though constitution is here elected 2 people, what they've been doing is they normally give the first deputy to the president's side of the story, and they give the second deputy to the opposition side of the story. That's what they've been doing.
That's what they've been doing. That's the practice that's been going on all the time.
Because they know, say, Biana win who, now follow. Yeah, say they be and Kwanko see Ofosuhene so that. So, because society see what Ghana has said, Baba. Within few minutes, but dismiss the chief of defense staff quick. No, I dismiss the IDP. I could follow to London where as in Papa Mati.
You know what that way they say. You hear from the northern part of Ghana, or no, if you know, particularly northern region, or I think so, or Savannah, either one. But we started saying people for our problem. I said, no, look at Upper East. We want Upper East. Yes, no, we are talking about what territory. Maybe I want the echo.
No.
You are talking about Upper East.
No. His views and beliefs are, quite different. I've listened to his
lawyer. He said something. Yeah, try to prove that. Not afraid they belong to NDC. Like that's what he tried to tell the people, good people of Ghana.
Yeah.
So they not belong to NDC. So we said Sada will be got busy south. And I said, yeah. Try this. See, I heard him this afternoon. The man was hitting the not ready yet. It belongs to NDC and they are going to for NDC. No matter what the Oprah government yet, they don't care. I mean, anyway. But the end to us. To us, then we'll see. Mike, what my update to? I'm saying, Kakape, and I'm saying,
Ofosuhene, second deputy speaker, Nobekaya, in 2005, because the NDC nominated a candidate against the speaker. In 2005, what the MPP did was that almost ko nominate NDC ni na nye ni NDC for no agree sen ko modern be the second deputy speaker no MPP for no nominate any ordinary person within the NDC and then I'm saying one numbers nti yes san to abama asa ni pakono right. So what is going to happen is the NDC nominate will be Ochman. I am sure MPP is going to play them back the same strategy. We can just go to NDC and nominate any candidate or NDC. Decide to combine the second deputy. But we will nominate that person. Because we have the numbers, we vote for that person. And that is what we did in 2005 against the NDC.
Yeah. Well, my uncle Kakapena, any Kakape, and Kodinkomo. Mr. Amia, you want just to go radio.
Opening cash, and it is saying.
Namia don't Bonini Macum, but Yamina in the year 2021 idea. Already see 2029, as I said. Namia, Yamai. David Macan said, and Yamias.
Yamias. A better must see some of my acquaintance and Yamra Mekabi. Yamin Shramu.
I mean, sure.
And an anchor per se, there was a topic for and I'm in him, sir.
Really? And I mean, that's up to wow. It's about my son, and I meant to report.
Yeah. But I'm up a bit to me at current affairs issue because it's.
I mean, yeah, whatever. Help me out here.
Yeah.
It's only if I had to current affairs. Yeah, because yeah, said the only thing I said there. Yes, he went cheap. This is for the Economic challenge. I'm a Damon Sackville. It's a circuit court. It's a court. Yes, so what this basic case?
Yeah. You take better care for a better machine. Said another mobana. A better agree. Ya to a baby. Na. A 2 year no. Maintain me who I see be a bem any a honky can. I think sir. I wish I said this year I didn't know a coy na. Maybe here say a mirror. Sa 1 month at them for a as I say a who baby because it looks as if say a too short now. You try say you babu Bobby within that time to finish everything up. What I said sometimes litigation tiana depending on said case you know near home and tiana. Na bet me abo bonnet offense but if we are able to finish all these things before inauguration near year previously a bit me drag it on for about 4 years. Then case young time within 4 years, but ebe here. Some of these me court maintain me who say nominate a legitimate right. And the nipa me no me AC akaina obi say on chine ho ase no. Yeah. But that yana a lawyer bekan so hwe Taliban for we num ne Afghanistan for we num ne omo no ba bia ya na omo free bana ya na omo nti ase ne ya na edin kakra so
I mean, I'm at loss here. Me and my listeners. What's the title? I want for no.
NDC for no. I want to try no. I want to Taliban no cry charitable word. But let us not sway from the NDC for not young what has here. And that we take from a year day too. Maybe a cradian and you use more cradian and wash. So on, anti eka adiana yana and shada and your problem. But when you are time wasting, omode sustain you a base and only adna day. Tama so we tie ABA Ofosuhene on. Na what be sound was say, to our parliament, Shamra Maya. What is here? Our parliament, Shamra. Or sit you, or say one quatna went ye, but Ovia no, wa wet ye. One quatna went you, and he said, obi na record here no run commentary ka ho ama no na chese no sa idea na wafa.
Right.
It's a parliamentarian. This is a parliamentarian. No. The words are no use on the president. I will share or no. Will share said you see kasa. So
that was the way that you say I did not hear that.
Said the kasa tie ene ni aggressiveness bi ni awoni mu won.
And
na saa nipa wei na super president no under all these circumstances he is trying to make sure that NDC for to trust some critium. Yeah, no, my lucky. So say ye Amenado. Ayano on our part no ye president and ye leaders no because of your background omo investing in the country omo dwene man ne ho enom ne ayi asenka kotane koye mahama enom ne rollins nom ne bin kakra wo yemu a kombe hunu de menya anka yakika kikan nyina no nanka security ne mu ho no nanka Kennedy Japan she ho baabi atiase to teach them some small lessons in life so that at least they will reason kakra. Because I do maybe now to almost said the music as an open, they are now corruption. So I say, sir, what shall I say? Such situation a year coming in, and you say, young Comodo, we've been there before. Hang Parliament,
I'm raising point to be said, on my penny, they were cast up about fighting. I'm saying, then they said, okay, say. Is he discuss the whole country in the
and then honestly that part honestly, but you see as MP no criticize my criticism and constructive. Yes, I agree with him. But just the way we see you see Galamsey and some other issues, especially the way I implement mara say I'm sure you better say no. So what I say, sir, you need to Galamsey yeah. So what I say, but sir, Bama Ababaya election a yinintino, not yet the Abaya elections, yet the Abaya campaign. I say, what one so I was so person way no, now they throw you off. A very serious say at na Okada because you say a politically expedient a be we vote to nintino na you say yeah mama can want some bedroom rebino near TSC prostitution. Oh, I'm also complaining to young company we are not going to enforce the laws. Serious and very bad. What you say? But you see, meanwhile, I want to say from time as government you're picking up the Galamsey fight, you know. Yankuni Yanko Galamsey fight because you're banning right? You're banning Galamsey.
That beginning that's a commercial say you create I mean to says I didn't over there they call wrong. What went wrong?
So you're banning right? What I said. And you set up a committee say among for what we say you see the illegal aspects no and no into small scale no. So the small scale no as a so follow measures your friend is saying EPA environmental laws ni sa ni so if you say and it's a way small scale your friend is saying gold mine a year one the concession in Mawa. Say necessary, and yet what free illegal, legal, your friend is small scale mining. But Okoyano, still now the same old Yinana way you will say, you know, yeah, you be what high forest. But yeah, Dima Mukrana, near many somebody, and then what? Not yes here. So at this point, we should not be throwing our arms to say the way our dear corner. But see, as a party, as a government, only choice to say that thing. So because at the end of the day, you should win. When winning, then what? And it's a beginning, say. A problem now, so if you are not out of it, they will kick you out of power. Everyone you that aspect no necessarily a balance.
Right. But the people were complaining, say, as they have more alternative livelihood be before see a bed taking action, the abandoned right there. There's a more alternative answer.
Alternative. Yeah, alternative livelihood need a buy, but maybe a once maybe I implementing it because obi galamsi I won't say sika obenya woman ya na a quick and big. Into kasa ni pakro no kwankwa bibi to say farming and now engaging in other form of employment. Machia ya na nipa ni hunu no. And ebi wo okra ebi a promises ene ade bi e ba ebi no. Your promise ya no eno nyina ambem. And you know, yes, you don't expect such a person to keep quiet and say, "BBI, you're okay." So what I say. And you know, yeah, there is a lot that we need to do. So what I say.
Guarantee ya no si on tissue from pon. Doctor from pon say ono ko head ye no. Waji ni money bi amane ma ni ko won the guarantee.
There's no evidence we have to
can I declare the kind? Can I declare the kind? Oh, these are the problems we know. Also, what you do some and I'll come on nipa and no ye.
The whole point is the issue. This is it. Obu honoma na you know what I say. On renew we. The license or one on renew we. So what I say. Obu honoma starting process is all renew no. When to me and we at the end so. Others are no more, yeah, their mom. Something went wrong somewhere, and there we have to admit that fact.
Yeah.
We call baby now a call baby in one within that period. Now, as a sense, you correct as government, and there are no two ways about that. Because one said a hot area, among for baby or honum. Now, NDC so capitalizing and using for or more. Anna, baby, or more base war into yam, they will whip up against you. So picking up a sensitive Yisana. Yanija, just make sure that they follow the regulations. So I will be at the way they are coming over the end of the 5 or license now, when I will renew near India and then I will be asked. So I say. And on the issue of Galamsey, I'm not comfortable with, but we don't know what is going to come out of it. And yet, and
then the one said, the president didn't.
You throw your arms, we are going to suffer. Okay? Most of the people in the rural areas, and most of baby, Galamsey, and so that, and one for you no more. And I'm saying, no, Muguso, Muya, so what I say. But still, now, we have places where no, and it's already. These chemicals now blasted, now a fence, now a month for no man. We're going to have health challenges. Environment is will be affected. Some of them call year, you cannot use the land for a year, and that's a bit take you a long time before you recoup all these things. So on. And you know, baby, so we should have the means. Follow Marano. It is because we don't follow through on some of these things, no. And then so going forward, at least we have the chance to correct some of these things. Call for national dialogue. There's no two ways about that. But they said do be a DNA from Sadabi. So we are party boss, so we are you. Can they say necessary or necessary in suspect? And yes, sir, you go back and forth, sir. So what I say. A very key.
But the one on president
very
didn't
significant.
hit on about corruption. Obviously, in his state of the nation address, that's a corruption. That's an almost why silent one. Smart must be answer. And what do you say about that?
So corruption fight no the way I am no moka say bekasa wo ho no menoyana not merely wo kasa because at the end of the day would ni pa be sure no ma di ho djuma say the president aye e wo corruption hui say ye kasa oni commitment. I mean I always have a problem with that. Eye omo edi omo sisi ho no so omo nya adwuma no omo na omo nya adwuma ni hwe domlevulo be ka kire yen se so ono no ba eye friend saying as auditor general now we have resources ye dia mase fa corruption audit service said your resource omo cars ne yi ni omo hia no ne nema na I don't know che onye determined that I don't know about resource so say fire adwuma no so I can say that's very important. Martinami the appointee of Becasana this. She can't yet the amount of Facuno. Also, sorry, at the Bia, also then Abada, and I finally find a day, but so I resign. So what you say? Opinion, Obia on person corruption of a cock of a Martin. With the Bia Maker, some Martin, yeah, appointing the crowd then an hour. But later on, it turned out to be, say, perhaps the man was just picking up people he doesn't like, and he was punching them. And we Ghanaians thought to say, oh, some man where the other Kofana cross border back one day amount. What I say, ya farmer Tinamidu, Kukwasa, Martinamidu, you know, hope more back. And as president, no, or no, institution, no, the Besiwo, strengthen or more. Because it will have left him. Yes, Attorney General Department. Yes, cases view on my expected. Now sometimes we don't even know why I hear double salary. Your friend is saying, stores, medical stores, yes, she one the question, and no name and other high profile cases. Ambulances, and this is for Kraba ya ibedru Ghana na etontra causing financial loss no no. Yes. And you know, the last 4 years na yan we hope say this time right we are going to see more of these prosecutions. Because kati kanisa na eja honum sa akọ. Sika bebre akọ and there is the need for them to recoup. And as far as like audit service your friend is saying special prosecutor ne other way right. Yes president are demonstrating because we want to see more.
This government is there's a lot of resources echo auditor general the government
yeah.
Need. So they mean business somewhere fighting corruption.
Yeah, they will resources call social prosecutor or Sika Diamond also to be at the Viana or soon we need this. She can't our country. It is because what
special prosecutor 8 million for court so across financial loss in the state and 8 million is 8 million because we are maybe a more gano. Oh boy, kakeke. You go maybe over.
You be someone and campese.
On the
campese be bisa.
Causing financial loss again, I mean, yes, sure, say, and the lawyer will have bet me because he can't demand no. But at the account more and you so one fine yen so the year to really get the way no. Katame appointed no, and they say, what you say, you see, so what's some money up? What that man came to represent, and they say, now I will keep people here. Before a year appointing or picking on them, no, we thought say he had that national a year with the Juman man or bet will be a good. Ubi son and me were case, more this. And the question of say, you're better prosecuting the and then attorney general, you know, I mean, I don't see BB ever doubt. And when they say, one year Juman, resign, were free ho. So as I say, we free Hama say Fufuraba. We expect to say Ononsono ebe pick it from where this man left off. And let us see people go to jail. Let us see us get our money. Why your friends say, why you mean in
Exactly.
You see, it embodies others. It embodies others. Say, oh, me yakurana, one sha say Basi no, a lot of people should go in.
Nyawo kan dem no ya adwen. I said this year around.
A lot of people
2021
we have
we
the
need
next
to see
4
more
years.
action.
So say ya go to the point of who jail with ya. Charlie, we will lose the fight. As I see a timid jail some amongst us. And yes, we are going to lose the fight. Let alone those from the other side. No crowd the other say did you no makwa no mumbo mkura ba be frey akromfo na yeto na yetwen wo. And you know on that score no, yes, there is a lot that is expected on the part of our government. So when it comes to the fight against corruption, yes, but demonstrating the amount for being necessary resource institutions normally
Nana do say
we want to see the Attorney General pick up some high profile and put them in there. And yet enough, I will check the list of Omombe Digana and only that. Not a bisu yemua. We should be bold and sanction them because we any money, you know, and then I'm on for your confidence in you. I'm sure say one of the things affecting you in the election here, the fight against corruption. And we should pick it.
Kakapa me pacho. Brother be a friend for UK. Or just our question, Emma. Nana do say.
Yes, sir.
A friend say, and Sudan, my person Busa said, 1, 2. A friend say, when say, one, it be a galapsy in the Can you compare Tamana Galamsey in war and then another buy? Who between them a difference, you know? Is it the same?
The whole thing in that is as I said it there, this government did well, but Echo baby no that for the never to the task. And then with the others, yes, I say no, as I said no, country back is ever fight, we do baby no. That for the never judging some. Okay. I don't care about it. Okay, we say upon the work can still, can you compare NDC Galamsey na newo hono? Some kofo na krono mubu ofu say yes you are mistake binu. With the mistake no krano. Can you compare the two? All right, Nana. Dr. Jimoso Mike, 1 minute. I'm not challenging Kakapa. So what is your question? Hold on, one more answer. It's your opinion. Yeah, we did well as a government, say stop for you. And we did well as a government, say, yeah, setting up committee to make sure, say, we did well putting all these measures in place. But something went amiss somewhere. BB call wrong somewhere. I cannot mean to me. Even the military man corrupt. Na eye I say nka ye nyina no ye sustaining na nka ye absolutely say ye gene say because wrong somewhere. Nana to say hold on. The man make it point here. Dr. Jumo bet mabem. Nana do say
answer hasn't still been answered.
When it comes to Galamsey, am I say there is a risk and at the same time there is a benefit. Gold a commodity ya be obiape.
Yeah.
At the same time, and so the national environmental policies are a war that are not yet bogu ma say environment.
Right.
O share risk na say enkofo omo environmentally inclined any educated row. Senya na ye say ye man yankasa ye ni ehu de bia mika ti say yankasa bi kuma mo na praso o fa wa bremu da ho pa che say mi swa nyina ye hu say bremu clear water ye nyina ye no enso se wu twemu akọ ho a wo be hu say ye kokoko enti eye dicey na na do danko epufu ado aban tackled it. I would say they had a great intention tackling it, making sure say bibia beko ye but senya kakape kon and kon senya it was planned. Media me say personally no coronavirus senya ye senya na do danko ekufuado and handle coronavirus with education. We educated the people no and no attrain answer say going forward no anything biya ye no education
yeah
yenhwe automobile industries here
we need to educate
ye ka say ye ka use cars musemba the biya policies biya ye dey ban ye hu say education very key.
Yeah,
very important. Nana do danko ekufuado in the next 4 years no it will be better than the past 4 years and only kakra me de beka ho nti we nya awehemu emma Nana do danko ekufuado say owo bibi owo do kese emma Ghana nti coronavirus a kire yen nyina nya sa kira ban ni nyansa election we ye ko ya kira ban ni nyansa nti no matter what policies bia odi ba begum no me go gidie say education will be key going forward. Policies Ghana mind bet yes say yankasa ye yama yankasa ye nti kakra me meka won why me that
kakape ye better was hey Dr. Jumo ye better was papa
my meeting ya be mu kakra
Ofosuhene
Mike, I'm update kakra, but
all right.
Hi, Georgia, Senator Mike, I hear it. The least swing back and forth though. The least they swing back and forth.
Wow.
But so far, there's a good news because we share Metro Atlanta, some of the presidents now. We get 100 something thousand with maybe 37% when they are reporting.
Okay.
Here, so we can potentially it. So far, it's too early to call, but yeah, try acquisition because it is going to
now, so far, near almost count near early voting and I say, and the day,
that year, can't go on. Yeah, kind absentee ballot class. I kind net no.
Okay.
If also kind net as my absentee ballot here. But so far, I think it's a good for a Democrat because we have counties that can
yeah.
Put an a large pa. If you ye, it's you we are Democrat. There's somewhere anything.
Nice. And I'm from 12 a.m. the day.
Oh yeah. Because it's over present today about 70-something%. 79% of the person.
Oh, and you're 79%.
It is like about 20%. No, that 20% now can anybody who is going to carry those 2 Senate seats. No,
and then they
decide here because this is a very crucial one. Said Democrat man first said 2 seats there. I don't know what Joe Biden is going to do because they Republicans not going to allow him to do anything. I'm telling you.
All right.
Anyway, Democrat, you have to be very worried. But I believe say. Maybe I'm tip up if you Georgia, but who need there? I think maybe Mojidi on here. They will put those 2 seats at the end of the day. Say that your body didn't quite now. Very close far. It's going to be close. It's going to be long, but at the end of the day, we shall see. We shall see.
Yo.
So far that's how it goes. Course wise, ongoing. We are so more about updates on internet.
Thank you. Thank you for the update, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ma mimi sasa kakape EDC ana kakape.
I think kakape see.
Okay. EDC dia ana.
Ma kweji ya ba mu kakra.
Yeah, me dey see ma obi sombrem.
Yo. Sese na ki do Dr. Jumoso na obi ana kadan. Ibadan Asiedu Evans na ka say ana. Ana say before. All right.
Emia.
Emu dey voice no me.
Emia Evans.
Yeah. Evans and so we born a shot into the bonito na yankwa.
Yeah, me my bed 2-3 minutes be. I think say Emia no be ka say nyina kasa good. But mami here dey been free her say, look, I will say Galamsey we na President Chidibaye. Right. It was very good intention, very good for the country because we share your water bodies, especially the forest reserves and the water bodies now. I say so. It was very a good intention. President say, me political career to line. That was very brave thing to do. Look, sometimes Ghana no cry yen kentino a bibia yetu na bako kwanima ni abechire miensa. It was very good intention for the president. President this idea we buy yen or yen question and na yan kase MPP and crop. Look, MPP executives, NDC executives, these groups of people, some of the district chief executives, they were very much involved with the Galamsey and the Kosono. So you know what happens? A master police phone in the end of the soldier phone because district chief executive here, MPP executives here, NDC 4 here, so they couldn't do anything. So what happened was, and I want anybody to come and challenge me. What happened was that soldier 4 and then they back up. So later part, the president have to withdraw. You see, that's why what so you see, president should be able to hire and fire people if they are not performing. We should not give any excuses. The bar stop on the president. Yeah. So if you appoint people and they don't perform, you need to fire them until you get the right people to work for you. We cannot continue doing this crap. So this is what happened. Until you soldier phone or the police phone should be sure. What I said, because initially the soldier phone AD. So he has to withdraw the soldiers and let the police go in. So right now the police are in charge instead of the soldiers. Okay? This is what's going on the Galamsey. So Yankasa party for members, any NDC for no and that is why I say all the Galamsey areas we share Prisia Valley Konya we lost all those seats because people think say Oman PC ne and to me and Kabia Momo because Oman crop for nature so Sadia we will vote against you and vote for the president, and that is exactly what happens. So until say they can hold people responsible on their deeds, this is what will happen to us all the time. And I feel so we share a speaker since 1992 I started the Fourth Republic, always the Speaker of Parliament is being appointed by the President in consultation with the party council on both parties. Yes, other minority people can propose whatever person they want, but ultimately, the majority always have the way when the president appoints somebody. To me, if MPP is maintaining Makokwe, it's a disaster for us. I see we don't have people in the party. What about Papa Ocean Command and all those people? Owusu and Kuma and all those people, what are they? We are beginning to build the party as if say we need Godfather. And I say, if you don't have anybody, with your own party, we cannot continue that path.
Yo, open now, you're now the chairman. We can 3 minutes.
Neighbor, the good, na say me omo akase obi kura to be kasa 30 minutes, Mike. The good
I said, now can you lose so better? Who try say?
Good.
Yeah, more 3 minutes.
But on the basis, the good people of the party, need to make sure say we are not giving these things. Say, now over party you don't have a godfather, we don't have anybody, you don't know anybody. So with a few people within the party, now you alienate people, we alienate the grassroots, and then when we go into elections, we suffer.
That's right.
We suffer. So they have to be very careful. I think some people before they don't learn. Sometimes African in Japan when he speaks, because our people don't learn anything.
Okay.
They don't learn.
That's a problem.
So,
that's a problem. Okay, Mr. Evans, I see a do any attending. Evans, so Maryland on.
You Kentucky, Ninia.
Oh, also Kentucky. Okay. All right. Opinion Cassia Evans, I see a do Kentucky, and I attend. Mommy got Dr. Jumoso, we are not done. Dog.
Uncle Mike.
Dog, you are quite a some of in Japan.
Afisha Papa, with and you may a simple family born in Cham because my Timian point month I was really stuck because of enter New Year into the Mon family born in Cham Timian Bass.
Yo.
And come, why? Nah. I mean, kakra me de beka ho an say yeni akakafe wayade we holding grounds na amayen mentimi and starting because I was so bad up in the program,
right?
And man said mentimi antie I mean say Madam Josephine me ba so ana
David Madam Jamas
went to me amba on
okay
and then you me person de kan one me say topic na ya ma ye no and it was about basically kakra me de beka one say yem fa inauguration ya ebe ye som na ye ma ye ninje say na Nado Dankwa Kufuado ewi ni election no ye inauguration ni wi a ni wo gidie say na Nado Dankwa Kufuado say na ye di kan born hu dawuro na ban hu dawuro enyuma pa waye any policies a waye free SHS meaning say ye go forward no obekamu kina in such a way say it will be established all the policies that we've talked about over a year ni nyame adom that's Ghana for asade abana shene sane
yeah
all years more no it will be better more than the 4 years
that's right
that we've had nti yenina yenya aweshemu yen fire kuma enshemu na ye bompa yen so ye bompa yen ma abanwe ebi se odo aye wo ma ye krom yentimi ntina ho ma ekuro no yen san ko yechi anase ensei and na Nado Dankwa Kufuado second term no he will not neglect Ghanaians when he promises our money promises our money na no ngiri se obeshemu kina se hospitals are promise so we see more hospitals amagana obeshemu kina ye free SHS it will be established.
That's right.
Meaning definitely other programs in now they are akika or say obeyeno beshemu kina intermediate kakra nyumre me de beka ho an say we should be patient with him.
Yeah.
And
na dog na who can kra na mama kai say honorable amewu nsu ne constituency ho ya to abai wie enema bi a na oguso ye no oguso a o ye ne dendenden ewo ho enti minim say amanfo de niema bebrebegu akwa mu na ya hwe 2024 so ne ebeko
yes nyansa bebre
yeah
Ocean water ya extended
one kasa okay ya kasa
no say free water ya extended no correct
and I make say yes nyansa bebre
yeah
coronavirus actually nyansa wa kyerɛ election we send ye call ye nyansa wa kyerɛ as a party any as a government in power and senior ye pese ye 2024 ye say we have to win the heart of Ghanaians at the same time. Sir, we have to make sure say our party is well established in such a way that after Ghanaians' heart has been won, they will still want to continue what we have done. Sebi, Uma will be a good taste of anything. And at the same time, we will establish it, we will continue power. They say the and Biaba Ghana so much say when you said that election is won at the polling stations.
No correct.
Election is won by the people. And the people have had power. And you be back. And the people have power to decide who to give the elections to, who to vote for.
Yeah.
And because of that, we are aware of it as a party. And because of that, we will make sure say whatever we have policies we have put in place, we are going to make sure it is well established and Ghanaians will be pleased with it. Intermediate, me will give you the next 4 years.
That's
for another Danko Kufuado Abain.
Yo, you better was we Dr. Jumo, Edith Cincinnati. Dog, that's the anime. Mammy Kwan, Manaso, Namiko Fadan, or Maryland. Daniel.
Hey, Mike, well, half of this year.
I know. Nabibia Kokamania.
I said that your phone on back to sure. Oh, Mike, my king commander, you know, near many one to say in Africa.
Not correct.
I don't think MPP. We did say parliamentary Sydney, you know, just internal party and maybe into the man.
Now, that is to say, I did ask any apai say, I never bear rough for parliament. Oh, David,
Mike. And I'm cutting off one say I in Abutre. Mike 2012.
Yeah.
2016, sorry. And a 2020 election. 2020 you manifesto. Mike, major policy be anywhere, you the parliament controversial. I said from maybe you may say being now stopping I first time. I am Rasam, the special prosecutor, they say or they say
okay, done. Sana, no, MPP will vote, but this time no vote. I say it's hanging in the air.
They want to be American. As maybe some a policy, you know. I say to embrace and you same come around that. Like in our second term, we are only consolidating on Sahamian.
Okay.
I don't know. And maybe could be a controversial. I don't think the parliament.
Okay.
And so I'm not too worried about that.
Because that means Chawano, your hand Japan daily, and look around the majority. When somebody cover by. Oh.
Japan there's nothing wrong with Japan. They just became a victim of political like audition football because it was in the political season and some people wanted leverage. But Japan did from a very professional standpoint. There's nothing really wrong with it. You know, and Japan, they think about it. It's already gone through parliament too. So they pioneered about parliament for just the courtesy of people to look through. But parliamentary approval, it's already gotten. If you then if you want to pursue a Japan deal, we can go on and do a Japan deal. That's we don't know if somebody has to know about but President Akufo don't want that approach. On the Michono.
And then I just say I don't approach bills no. Omunya na nimu ya na. Omun train man last minute campaign there was having na moko fa beto for discussion.
It was 2 years in the making. It wasn't last minute anyway.
But it seems that the key hit. It seems that the key hit power.
It became a victim of its implementation in the political season, but it took 2 years to get it back being true. It wasn't just like 30 days, 60 days a day. But all the same, in life, one political party election don't be an issue against that political party.
Debbie.
And I keep telling people, say it's not about the issues that come against you. It's about how you manage them. Risk issue management, case management. So on the meter. You political party we got to about opposition no sabi. Oh nya assembly and come form say no kra nya no kra. Obenya bibi kan edibe ton ko pass mu kan. But ko fo be hwe ne ma dodo na wa no ma hwe ne ma no nyina na ko so no makasa o mu say aka ba ko mi bi afa ho but ne ma na wa dodo na so ni ye be so.
Yeah.
That is the whole point. Maybe any for I am a Solomon now for. We should think about it. The goal is not to get everybody's vote. That is not our expectation, that everybody will go and vote MPP. If that happens, then there will be no democracy. That is not the goal. The goal is to get the majority. That is our goal.
Yeah.
So, who is majority, right? In Tinubu, if you want to contribute, you know, the about when I Ghana for that jet to and I'm saying, 44% no more. You think that doesn't mean anything? Maybe if you go around the country, you will see those 44%. Maybe they are concentrated in one area and they will talk and make noise. That is fine. We accept that, but the goal that we are seeking here is to win majority. The goal is not to get 70-60% of the votes. I mean, and Mike, I won't even like it that way. Many times it is that. They said they will be done with one vote, and look at the say they will be done 160 votes, and now 60 votes, 60 of the MP. So when the back up a beat and look at a seat. Say itself will be 60 votes. So on the other
yeah.
And you know, at the end of the day, let's understand the objective. Say, in as much as you want to get majority overwhelming, no, say the MPP for if you win overwhelming 8 year in this war, and yeah, MPP, it is just nature, nipa su complacency setting, and you begin to exclude, say misbehave. As I dare say, now we try to minority, no. You only have time to listen to them because you have the numbers.
Yeah.
And also, I'm one on mine, and I'm not going to the
No, correct.
In the proper functioning democracy, you know, the political sign like Quebec, also the majority rule while respecting the minority rights. You don't say because I have majority, you do anything they can. No, you have to rule, we respect your majority rule, but you must respect the minority rights in that process. Don't hold the
No, correct.
I like a little bit of, people here a little bit of challenge. We hear a little bit of the echo do to something and to me show the amount to them I don't know, you know. It's me. But the you must be responsibly. Oftentimes we don't get that responsible like opposition. And if people don't like that idea, no say opposition will do ransom. It's responsible, no will do ransom. That is actually a good thing for Ghana. And it is a test of time for the NDC opposition. Yeah. Or the Ghanaian the numbers here at the man, are you using it responsibly? If you are not using it responsibly, and the next election, everyone will okay, you only try experiment, you don't respect it. If you know, next time you talk about my president, the majority in the other man, we're better off that way than we thought. So we are amount a little bit of power, now they are checking about that. It looks like you are misusing it. And also the test of time I had down on this before. And up everything, Mike, everything cry more, same first, no? Because now they will expect more from you. And to say the assembly now we're in the trivia. Now now we are just holding government ransom for ransom sake. I won't go anymore as a position.
Of course.
So into there's a challenge. And yeah, free and go for is also simple. And no more make the government to ransom. Hold government to ransom on what condition, on what basis, on what reasonable explanation. Even another people are batching them. And if government can explain the position properly, now go for at the abandoned can answer whom health insurance. Yeah, the parliament now also go. What is Ghana for anybody?
I hope say Banasa among for representative they need to wake up.
If you do want to man abandon, you have to explain. Say when I made about the danger of Muslim, that's all about church anymore. We communication
no correct.
Church or police. Ghana for no experiment doesn't work. They are so irresponsible. Say when we give them a little bit power, they don't even use it positively. They just want to mess up and hold the ransom on any little thing they are now. It can backfire against them in the next election. Intimately, I'm not too worried about it because MPP for when you give them competition, they do well. MPP for I'm doing competition, so more competition. And more money bread they do another that's one.
I see.
You know, let's not be so partisan, so politically partisan. of their nature. Let's respect the fact that yes, we need a majority to rule, and we've gotten that. That is the most important thing. And also respect the fact that the more numbers we brought, it's the way we can't academical. So it's everywhere, Mike, and you and people. But the more to be the you tend to once you are trying to slip a little bit because we keep the order on the nature. It's a good check on us, and I am a definite and Akufo-Addo president.
Yeah,
that is the happiest thing about this. I like. So it is happening when Akufo-Addo is the president of Ghana, and Akufo-Addo is an experienced politician.
Yeah,
it is hard to be able to handle it and manage it. Akufo-Addo is a lawyer. He is very much Obia is open, who convincing with a very sound argument. He can go your way. You can get him on your side. And, I don't think there's nothing amiss. The entire Michael Kwe also economy said, Mike, Parliament, you need experience. You have to know share the rules of Parliament, the speakership. You don't need that now. Into Michael Kwe just became fortunate because of the circumstances. I think that he's a good choice because he has the experience. He's a professor. He's a lawyer. He's a political science lecturer. He knows the politics of it. And Parliament, he's grown Parliament a lot. A lot of institutional changes and never be there. I wait to Parliament. I don't think he's a bad choice at all. I don't have any problem. Even though I wish I'm Uncle Mike or the chairman of Ukraine.
Right.
But because of situational falling, his experience has to be able to guide this Parliament out.
That's right. That's right.
Daniel
Amponsa or the free Maryland and it's in Ken. That's papa. Why is it? Mammy gonna make kofa hey akukudam for so I'm on for gusuno but as I say it's me mobia so a trena drink come. All right, Mammy kofa political Mayweather every abonsu. Ovia yafa amasako domnafe yafa osekufo ni aba akwasi Yesu enti misafie
Agabay
yemu akwa ba nyumre o
mejo so
na bibia kama de
na me tia wa frefo no tiefo nyina
yejo so
sanga sama kasa ya na ya tetire ya ni etie bi
yeah
na meda ma frefo nyina se enze Uncle Daniel nanka onfanto so a kambusa na question baako this is Professor Makokwe na me fasa ma no da sumra so
yeah
woni ho a sa position no ye bebutu na konwa no beboa izanza onne ni pa or experience a obetma hold sa position no you see beni obekasa ansana mi sa dwomo obekasa me bo wa baso e bona baso pa ndi MPP woman la ni bibia da ote ena yemfanya me yemompaye me nkodi mi pa enwa tomaduane ne yiremfa aduane isi mi table so na me ni fankoda kete so emompaye ote ensire nyankopon se won fa de anim de emese na na ado trim no won fa mu wo man obi ti MP no ma de double salary ni ete ho esemra maye na bo nka bibi ankyera o ma wosimi nwosi ma ho den emfa mompaye emfa sa ne ma no nyina no yentwam Mike
every
maka me say youth na wo Ghana no o ma ntimi amputum panimfo no amomo anye the
right
wo mo be soa party no asito truck so 2020 no am the 2 minute 10 NDC for and yanye of what time see ye be the same thing na ekoso no the same thing people was in pain me who say wo mo be sister bibia Professor Makokwe eto anu kwani ni pa obetimi aye adwuma awo parliament ho because NDC for so no mo pe no why because they can control him ya kana mutiwa na mo kabrofo akese hwe Ghana say ya greedy wo mo ya hunu say nya nsu ade be free and nya kanea and nya free education and any other to near my ye, and I say, yeah, the bill be called parliament, and I say, a dom ketua for an pressua, a man for that 2 about panicho, who other cancer be we still who, majority Ghana, you are on the cancer disease in that country, no, a corruption. Corona cost who here campaign message be because men who say, yet many free education, a man sure man can free, that to a better. It is a downa, yes, she and free will. Not so, you feel say, sa o tete, sa wa, ye did a book abano, and one year better practice MPP 2024, ye be co-opposition.
Wow.
What is Yankopon free baby, I'm a vampire, empire, yamfa mumai. Obi obeka bi enka Israel from common tutu enkum Palestine for nke akodi ekura nke yempa bi enko am so dey aye be vampire sa nanka bibia nya mepe. God don't have time for politics yo mesremo it's say yifo what they say Afghanistan for any Iraq for any Libya for one mo nya Yankopon de bo
yeah
eso wo mu tusu say wo mo abetutu aburu wo mo ede bomb abro omo no Yankopon won fi wo omo wode obi apadi amano etimudi enyi saade eni film yenya gazate country no ehia say yetimi emmasadi country no
yeah
that's it ebufo won krofo mo enya mamu a obebu ni ye ya ye we bia hunu say Ghana for apane say including yani MPP for majority kura ankoto aba no sa yentimi ma enforce mbra wo manuma obia eye ne pede
yeah
na bi say dan kwa buzi adomo traditional no dia no mu gina so mu timi de go CPP say ndedi ne yanka CPP yentimi ngu ne da
yeah
afi bia yanka MPP afi NDC party na gu awie Lawrence ewu no kra de NDC one party na begu yakoto abana na yeah, who is the majority now? Who is the minority now? Yeah, you get no more qua. Mommy and century penny for the country of that. Sir, who not do so, and I will penny or son of Raban. A near Duma.
That's right.
A chum. Wow, Tachitikata. When you go for the dame.
Yeah.
Godfred, what the 20 minutes? What the Akanasem? Tatu. So when you say 1 hour 30 minutes, the same old story. Teti abe Jimmy Bre, Okojina court no play the late artist no. And yeah, you may be a move. Obi the zero and they transfer sika 2 seconds. No, they are going to Yanku sika so. But for that, or that make the zero and I transfer sika. And they are go Obi sika so. Tatu abe na akosa lie. Ako fail from working union. Now what the phone number ni address. And can you send this sika and ako. Na ayi but the dame have sent the call that you were more than one. It is all time as China MPP4 and I knew so when they get penny and you bogus and looking at before 10 crop okay it's in California you mean stop yam push you because so my say bread dead game no okay ya kwata safoma for sir all day one Uncle Yama, one one, the Abu Bomuzi. Mrs. for pray and a friend for what Yamani say, all time at the 4 1 years Abu Boom.
Yes, some
okay. And Crawford went so bad. One day you would scratch me back. Now, so much met it to dear. Woman, I said them there, the Dibum Yaya number 4, will back on lunch, you know, the table. What kind of nonsense? No youth. And then Kurana, your work, I had it up, poster, and then Krasia, a campaign. Now, I think that's woman, then 24 acre position more. If you need on party, the Kurako position was so enjoy. Now, you put a wassy and can say, party buy a big deno, not your fair child, our home. Being young, my moody, meaning your casa and Dr. Jomokasa, we could tell them out. Who created them out of the battle? Maybe a battle.
Yeah, I don't know. Evans says,
people won't say, Muno, me see a few where you beg book here. Many are comfort, or comfort young people need power. Many start feelings in it be after see a 2 baby. okonfo ye MPP ni political pa enya agudie na medie na
we are sure we are sure
menam katrara mene no di abrocha nyane okay me se me yanga fa feelings ni bi wale be du me bi enya won wase me ka fa ma di people pasa for the Christmas politics no eni hobby
yeah
obi ke parliament ke sembra wonu abumra so
yeah
ya frana ya say wo say ya dey court no ya letter na de ba no wo free
social media
nani what mati afem cross social media dia na tu kwase wo bia wo sambra ma ye diso wa wo police station say mati dia social media nemo mimi ya mrase be dania mi di mrase ntino ni be di ka say eye no kra na afete say
right
azu fi ate ho obi via body me a man 10 years obi via ponche me a man 20 years na obi ti parliament e disika ni e krokro wo mo ya so dey say na party na opposition matter nyankopon wo me kan ga na say maye wa de agene no de ase etrim wo se en fa agene maye ho na nipa wa agene na so trim anya aduma unipedia ebre
wow
Ghana the cancer disease work country no corruption
yeah
corruption mrabe na yetimide chichen crofo enti MPP mesra wo mo mambra enya adwuma NDC nim hwe kra no wo mo ba sometime ye for sombra bagrolati na preso o kan ho ase no obi ase dem eni aye ye ho Father Christmas Mike wo tunu wa ya makokwe papa no wanyini sa papa ma so ode na home sometimes wanyini do stage
obi kwa testim say obi testim ye show ya tama na ne lawyer din komo se papa no obi sese enya bia se papa no e ba ne se wontimi na adwuma no wontimi nya bie mu a
yebo it say na da na ka no obi na obi according to Daniel yebebutu na kunya mebo anti Ghana so ebetu apo Jupiter
yentimi appoint obi anzo
David wonu ani ni pass abde obetimi so what
because na sister no otesi wo so ohun say o si Africa mu no obre papa
me say masa me mpesa me kind of platform because me empire na me bo I was say me say papa no amu no me no kra me health no I will make sure say me resign na ko enjoy our life
yeah
what I don't know if you say ni patent MPP one pesa guru traditional bogos you know too much and so do so how munya bio grassroots and you me wo university phobia me no more platform back so
yeah
I was Ghana and correct me quotate poster wo enwuram anado pa no maka free bo so afa ni abedrufia ye pa bia ne di but one year school almost 6 years ni Varsity wawie onye adwuma anye ote na ye te ho e ma sa niema we nyina enti ebi anko abesidai ene bi aba sa finance minister ya wo ye adwuma wo yi wo de sai kojo ma redu na minister papa no wo kokra ye nya obi wo sa yi position ho
yeah
tell you say obi ye won kuku down for obi ankwa obi timi metra who knows say nipa after makokwe nipa obeba no obetimi de nurse from aye adwuma beka bien papa wo ye no na ka de go and see no more no
I agree
o ka ko asem kra ye mfie no ne ete ho na wo ko tu sa na mo we ne dru abato so a awaka na ye be di na ye be gu NDC wo ne wa na e gu NDC party
you know as
ko be bia mo anya careful me say wo mo de tumi no be sito truck so no more pia ko si NDC for because o ma wo se kwa da ye ho titem bia ba bia ye de kwa betu bia o mbe wura mu ho please me da say
yo every abonsu any attend kan ye better na say or the free New Jersey yeah that's papa mami kwa ma no so na men kofa opayi osekufo otimenka
Mark, me feel nka.
Abaye mo akwa ba.
Chia busia for la nso nyina.
Obia joso.
My great dear, maybe a question. Me say, as some year can wahano. Ghana for on TD.
Omutepa. Sir, when you internet.
Okay, make come what you say. My country, when you opportunity. Share or sales. Obey, share. By speaker one be. So here is, or your more walk on out. Or more walk on out. These are the people here. And you might queer go and see no more. Be the chrono to be so my bride. No be a big doing. I can't. You who's a dintro. No to be young and go and see no more. Oh, yeah, sorry, no more. It is because of that who's only in Capraba.
Right.
Opa, someone can refer. Or so, Ofosuhene is out. Or me about walking out.
Wow.
So, na MPP no, send you through you can. I just say. The only team only didn't only share run national security. I didn't know when you go see only one traffic baby man quarantine, you know, all advising quarrel. Tom, all advising quarrel, your own coin is only quite America high, embassy high, net door for time running as well. And what I'm back now. If you what friends me and me play or breaking or deep parliament one way ye bia mo onko di obi this and for sanko for one ye pick one ne de won eko aden mother aden ne de bia make am gusu me sidi manya pamba radio so MPP bra be na on one na me bre man constitution o man control. So on kasi on ye bibi and this is where you be no more to us. And here at a month be for committee say constitution and ye papa. Munche mi yen mo ba ye mo buni agumasu. Mo bu so a lawyer for kesi organ na mo say mo party mu na wo. Nso mo ba mo buni agumasu. Constitution ye papa. Nso mo so ba mentie. Hwe akambe so ko apewo. O ba ye no o si do o try say won the constitution ni again here again MPP for na mako position is young amujana na constitution ni mbo anye no mo try fie mo trip ku for time mo ntimi anya ho hwe yes na ku for what aba maba mo so act no mo ntimi ka ho a word be den fu ni emiji na ndidi matom what did double p mo ntimi ka ho hwe ku fi adam so saka mo se wa so wan saka and now be MP okoye bia na mo ntimi ka na so na masana betina ho say yama amnesty na so bi kwaji driver licenses na the driver license ni wuwa yitima na amnesty zo onko no baby on what parliament won on share
that's a good question
a shame la so wo abokoye license afi bia renew na makama no atu si yama amnesty yini what the hell dia kama moka na emra na musuya ne se mo musumu ya lawyer akugu lawyer for na mo ya monye ne we Maza, the only phone for share on big deal man so they better get out. The dia would Mike Zimgajo me say, Sanko for the more mechanics and Zimbiazo and be. All can sit on point say diaspora must knows only himself, only Timini or Mraniswa, only ya a man only Bunon Pom baby. Because no, you need the airtime. Airtime. Ubi Jimmy Gwadi, Mombesham Raman. Mutimi double pay. Mumu na matito. You don't talk about it. Huh?
All right. Maybe now we see kakra my yemre.
Na yesi kakra no. Na eri besi me say e before me kan tira me yin na tia say. Ma start the alanchama no. Alankasa no. Mu hwe ni ye. Na so mu nim na mu koye bibi say mu ko wo ba mi agua party no munye ni.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Wait, opani osekofo ene etene nkan. Opani that's papa or the free Cincinnati. Na or the eba.
New York.
Is New York say. All right. Yo, also New York say. Yeah, twaso mame nkona menkofa opani amusakodom. Miwi anamaba akwasi Yesu eso. Musa
Mpacho mechiawo memwe juma mechiawo bia Ofosuhene mechiawo nana mechiawo no obo menyo no pa mra ma ye mrew nti boa mi yo enam wuri mama fa mechiawo bia
ya Ofosuhene
na dia me ni titia biza ruye bonzu mechiawo pa na dia wa kam kokoso asem.
Right. Okay, you have a second. Where to go? And I'm good. I don't know, Mike. I don't know how to say that. What do you say about that? I'm good. I was at this way to this. I'm saying, Granny, this man is very emotional.
You concept about it.
Mike, I'm going to take a say, and I hear power. But we are the book at them because Mike meets me in Cardiff, but I believe the Democrat are going to take both seats.
For sure.
Looking at the outstanding, yeah. Looking at the account is not account. Any vote to the account,
yeah.
I didn't mention the Democrat party. Good, based on the who. The accounting the vote now. Oh, share a account can say back Metro Atlanta as so far 42%.
America we expect about 100 in democracy time.
Out of 171,000, we believe the Democrats will be number 100.
Wasn't it Mr. Mosaka?
What say pa me say mungi ni say Ghana for in democracy na yet ya cry to America for.
I don't just
moto go obi sa kwambezo ma menchire moto abawi ene
abusakudom say let's we no because state of Georgia has it the whole United States they get the action because some media actually one election na what the judge on media says some government take it to the back 2000 media actually about for America for the Iowa we are crossing the figure and it is that they will try to make people our better. Mami for this. Right now, Mike. Wait, Mark and say, we are Democrat. Yeah, so what the Democrat yeah. Because I believe by I never mentioned with the another Democrat I take a lead, and I believe they're going to take those 2 seats based on the information I can see down there. It's there. You make some updates tonight to the end to us.
All right, yeah, that's another.
I hope that muntu NDC for America to ni bi. Yeah, winning. I never can have more lose.
Yeah, no correct.
Yeah, and some of your
yeah.
I know a thing for MPP party. I say. Any I can say you pushing no. They attend the campaign because I'm paying for no da. Utumus and some will be a can be no to say a nibre I then abba. Because about 2 years, 2 years, and as you say, a baby, it's any you know.
Oh,
people are still shocked. And the choir be fast way which me a Kenya, wanting to be a Kenya walking, but Senya Mebra, Peniba, Coca, SNT, and 70 year Kagana for no mote. Or mote pa now almost sweat dang.
Near bedding in them one here.
Anity, almost sweat dang. But me at the chair. No. Mike, Professor Mike Quay, I saw called retirement. If you say last 4 years ago, and then Yanko Pon Cheno Ade being a speaker. Yame Chen Ade pa. That was, I think it was the problem of Mahama Yarga. Answer the by and say, go and sin no more. At that point, no power na esenka papa ni nya o dey run a house ni nyina no nyina every completely ndi hona Haruna Idris hu ze wo class ha we need substance bia eno na Haruna Idris timi gira na nu ka kire na say I will disrespect you so hun kwan of us o kan no oh ndi profile den wonyi eso ko den o ko transfer and free wa you know the entire mama buy a pa no ye
NDC for say wunim wo signature tune the way omo ye omo ne man say anyina ma aka so many times say wo kai pa.
Yeah.
NDC for person omo di boni bia na so omo ye boni bia na omo propose ade bia omo person omo ya. Omo di kind ya be share MPP for.
Sa papa.
Ina say wo kai pa.
Yeah.
Be say a day or so na sembe na si din keti aka. Wo kai ina wate.
I said don't get young say for some days in them in shed and tin and no say.
Okay. And then what can them say and run na no pay ne say. Say the NDC for mo de no mo parliamentarians no ho ban. Now mo who say MPP for because so mo per majority of parliament into no mo threaten wo mo parliamentarians ni bi.
And then you okay abronya nso kan wo Oman
Oman.
Also kind the same thing say MPs no kwan bia abefa so abebo ho ban as so fast because
yeah
no NDC for nya ombeku na fe akoye
NDC media me say MPP ni enko kaso kokumo bi agini seat that NDC there you need to be afraid of them.
Yeah. And okay.
Because asem na say dun ketia kan no say MP no akwana wa lose no e water chiman no omo threaten no about 3 or 4 times omo penai den ayi na firi because omo nim say city no omo ayi den omo wini enti NDC for no obia anye careful.
Yeah.
Asema say dun ketia kan no
wow
woka indirect speech no they either what they are to ho a comma MPP for
Papa.
I'm telling you, I make it on the wall. This is MPP parliamentarian bureau who be an MPP as a party no ye vigilant. No mo bo mo call for no mo ho ban. Even they say crowd mo ka bo mo parliament ho no mo twitwi mo no. Wo ho an wa hwe won sa ho ye wa hwe de be ye bia NDC ni pe bureau who be an you need to be afraid of him. Nti asema make pa ni na hina tape na udi kan boy no inu Ofosuhene na no o mu interview no hina wo hello
Ofosuhene
Ofosuhene
yeah I'm so no
nya inu Ofosuhene
Dabi
okay. But yes, so nsema waka ye bia no tum say asem no eye ne ya broso
yeah
say akonwa we je mahama anye den enye ni say metimi aka say systematically NDC for ye bibia Ghana for ye nyanye den emhunu ye
yeah
you know, many of you know what they did. Let me catch point blank say NDC for they were so sure say presidential and all the parliamentarian seats in Nano. Na omun so ombe winning
because of no mo ye ni suma senti.
Sa pepe netie.
Omo de omo wure nyina so shame.
Sa netie. Enti John Mahama hasn't come to understand say abano wa eden wa we.
Hint no pa
or some a day obi for ordinance me aso
yeah
was some a day only one crowd of us also sad day no still it boils down to say MPP penning for money nya den and now papa for the parliamentarians no mo ye dey wo mo ho no they say cry so the omonya hum say court no say e kotia wo mo no dey me say wo social media no a atempa no mu di president ne ntemo mu twa Ghana da ye Supreme Court judges no
wow
o hwa na time
yeah
and these are the people now mra 2012 no ye to aba na o mu ma wo mo na no mo ani age no enti ye san kofo we no ma
wanwa
tuano na ayame nwa san ye ma were ho se jo Mahama senior na Akufo-Addo o siki 2012 na sa na no nso o siki na ye de ma no so ye ma ne sa bi na sa ne je se John we bi na asem kan because na Akufo-Addo abana ya to ye no no so won jintum so wadi ntu
ma say na
wo so wadi ntu
you know papa no why confused so why confused
yo me say ma men kan sem keto e bi nkyerɛw
yeah
asi adin ketia o pia jo Muhammad na kusi baabi a John will regret someday if he say meet me I can say remotely asi adin ketia is a rich guy
yeah
but onu ni sika na odin sai den etim so he say ni awoye nyina no ye just to keep up a brighter face for John Mahama to lose all his wealth. And this a meme ne John nkasabi mema mani ate kakra. Na nyambia ndi say and no president. So na no say ye John anko meboa.
Dabi kufuwa no nyina koy.
And say ne kufuwa nko na say no emse no kwa na net. O say dey nka ja aka ona ni ne ba ye John Mahama na nko tinje na nko.
Emse Lawrence wife nso koy I think.
Because they say Rollins or better than China and Kaja Rollins the Bufu or a couple of money is not much. This is I can go on.
Yeah.
And it just any swearing in it, just any own cockrow.
Oh, Debbie, yes, sure.
I see.
As almost as you in. Oh, baby,
she and I am in Kayam police phone call Boom.
Yes,
yeah, media in our master number in any MPP for money now.
That's right.
Now, I said, I'm a free boons in Impany for a can, baby, a dream, Ciano. You hear Nippon, but could Nipa any son and come retain or more position, a your chairman Sabusu my quay. Appear to the on your quarter data because only the non the men fine see her cry at deputies on your quarter data. Na nipa any some retaining kabebi or mu position the kuta mon never one of them is say chairman Sabuju and my professor my quay senko bia den relieving itself money pa for bedeng ebe yes adwuma no ina ori mama fancy ha mete he meeting na mum MPP for mpanimfo no more parliamentarians no ho ban because they see na NDC for whom say Womo court now, Moko and come between meeting Johnson after Sonanka, my shot by two members, and me and then ends. This among the Stella and move between control house, and still, no, they will find a way to do it. But I hope, say, me, I'm a colleague in a Canadian, no, or a Canadian, so no, open so called Digana.
Aquana dams and the Twada.
But Jose,
Mr. Aquanams and the Twada. No.
I may say about what about it, the Bob had the binti. Sunny, Adam was second in a cell on in Ibiza.
No credit.
I say, now we know I can MPP form, but now what said they said the criminality doc no, they won't react. Among cafe.
This time,
by in 5 years, out.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay Yamo papa, and this ambassador, I egg my most of Namonegma. They are one is in this senior minister is or not a year honum na I have to set it no mokobo football no yes here were a grown aquagene yes here were penny back on no she to go no take per year park this half mafo or the parliament a year is a jubilee house on not I any senior minister no yes is or no million near many in I can go to no they take one or cranky at na they or cranky and then why
yeah some
Sina mami jao he ana yebeka sa fi we yebeka sa pa president yebeka sa pa the humanity say who be yin you say the this first na wunya no ke work no say yebeka sa so hu nipa o mo to abade ma no emet na say mama be ye say who be ye no open there bi o afi de yan kono sa constituency by constituency ubeka sa o ye father for all but me to say to abano they didn't think that way they didn't know the other make a lawyer, the main papa. But he's the Rebecca.
I don't say that, Mr. Masakodom. Excuse me. What if it's Toronto? And the Brian G. That's papa. ma men kona men kofa opanye kwasi Yesu owia na men ko rich amankwano all right akwasi Yesu atmenka
ofa like miguo se premier ogugu ma awia body bomb no
say ato nka opanye dia na what work for nkomo
ayo for my mamemfa akwanya we entia watiefuo in fact Amenado nyamia ya de ubu adwuma ani abadwafo ni nyina Ghana hodo ene MPP hodo ntia you MPP ni na bia ubi kana se o kanokra bi anka se ada nipa no party no ya eye trebu ho no ma wani atinku ano o ka kire obana obayima waye wanze na de akwa kontina abontene aka zade ade no wani asi achankene sa abra oba so bit na yi ama ho ato itino I think say ni na Ghana and kanko ni MPP e pese na so check tina ye who say mistake we cause a bit na ka unya mind first of all the wife last week obe ka sem bi wa na me starting free ho na asem o kan no em say ya adwuma fa the wife e ka sem bi say na ye ka say Inisa Ofosuhene ya make comments senka yitimi efre no na omusi according to sources na say you social media so na efre ni to ka so na omuso aye hide and seek and all that ene ya heru na idris abeka the same thing say enya dia say NDC parliamentarians no ana say no police Ghana police service after wo mu bibia personally say ye see mo social media na nenam enti no adentina sasa wotimi eko
osantu di omatem kraka
oh yeah because you can say security services especially Ghana police for say yami enya na ho ya one you high MPP for I'm telling you yami enya na ho enya we your party member we now on the high because omabumra so the next IGP ni nkofo nkwan and as a police department no kwan say omuntumi serve haro na idrusu omuntumi si no na obegina ho didi matem na no jore nsem bi okotim say Ghana de onfo bi aja hwe o ofuti say onso bi a say say wo haro idrusu dia say of my akwaro de sika sense one to obetwa manfuti tentente say
oh yeah
o kan some the boss
opa wudi adi
we be mapa ni tifi masa tabu ba ire on fashe ho
that's
oh munye nse ye o ye ka mo se ye se munye nse ye
ko
enkrofo bi di Ghana so mo free sem bra no e yo mo dia they can say whatever they want because they think say the police department no to bi wo mu oh de muntino o kakra na here kwa so anya do be friend people for baako o be friend na ye case die any ene o of a mic any ene some people for young say sabatrio Juma power boy yeah any just a campaign your boy yeah I can buy we free say I can mere kra just like your mama ko nya even 40 krompa yes me dia boaro everybody will to buy I know no nya kasa it me kasa let us can be 2024 that ya be dia dokopa ye be one year ye ba bodo kro na kama we na je ni hobi dia no na be dia dokopa de enya de say be twen tie from omo ka bia ye de wachire ye sorry me to every single day and permanent ya me man spend the 3 hours every single day make sure say Ghana and some dia kon ye ba o tie from me cheke ho kaka na ye party no so no ye from is too early alankas we matisa manfo kambo utumi say bawmia no majority of Ghana no I'm say omakuma age ni mu me dem me gina me prediction say alankas na say but so no say obedi party anymore is from
okay
edru ha omunya bibi mo bia me gina ho me ye because say manfo bu afu de ti manfo bu afu bebrebe MPP fo bonfo bu afu ya ni say on say wo 2016 ye message ya na di ba gina no ekoye say ye ba bechechi ye can say corrupt politicians edo magum yes ba kum ye no bi o man DC pen for mu that Enyuma na ka se ye se na nye adwuma ni ye. Ko ye ndi Kofi Adams ya. Ono wetima wi aka. Mike, come how the car bob walk je. Who the car bob na difo a ya du ko je.
No correct.
Na government property. Sika eye Ghana for atia to car. Na obi atimi awia. E dey akọ bi se John Dumelo. V8 no awia e dey akọ kosi shop. E penti awisu atwi. Ni akọ akwate na e no na bo say nya ho kwan biem. Asa be so ko ya ni am for ko nya. Anko say baba be di MP. Nti Ghana dey akọ ni say ah nti say you say ya dia na for mine. Ya asemo. Because obi timi boko no e mi etimi chi ne say asoma sia boko no. Ni e mamra ni no. Ne wo special MPP mpanfo ni wo ma ana na na Georgia for eche. Wo you just wa body bra wie when nya do be nya politics ma wie. But wa kwa say we madam for NDC. Oya ni afre no ofa asema bo we no wa frefre na say ya ni free case. Unye bu ko wi abode betin ba ko bi de na ko gina ko 15 years. Ofa ko sa wan hwe MPP. Wan hwe year 2024 you be dey dokro kwa. Na NDC fo nya kwanya etimbe di sa ko nya we so wa ofa wa minu mienu. Ye na e wo kroma e ho be kire ne ma pa nado e na ke say 8 years a adwuma e nya no e ye kwa na afa ne se be te se de in fact 21st century enya sa de ni die enti MPP for the person satra so biem dia ye fro mo omo ka bi o tie no ye fro me hase we ente ma 2024 ni nru ansa na be ka se betiwe ye fro mo ya ye ni ba to a ye tu wa wo hwe de course ya hwe person na ma du ma pa wo ye 4 years I'm 4 years in my papa ye. I can make any question ki bresa. And so political executives may be chairman for ni be person so no one why. Oh, why it is from yes from panfo mo ka bi mu obu wa bra man ko tena fi. O man ko de say yes, obi wa experience no. Yes, your parents in probably for better actually no wa boye. But there are some people who say to mo chance from timba be adwuma no. Because as a ko bi o ma mo wi oh abo no akwa abo bi ka e vision tuma bu mo se ntuma mu ano mo wo sa na sa emwa oh sa fu ma bu say den bi na politics o nya no mu why did you be obi anu so obo no modern why did you be dia bi nko a o mo se o di o mo ye o ko ka na amanfo o mo beto mbeti ase oh ti from mo mo nya kasa ni edu sa amanfo egu so e bi tim betwen 1 hour 2 hours America every time na ye adwuma the more we adwuma the more you get money. But I offer Mike, who bet so now man for free near spending time and so people be at the Kata Muti. Because I say, I cost 90. What you say? It's yes, Romo, MPP party no at the Yakomaso. And I know you as some see associate to be 3 for pa, young China trauma 70 and Sunny Asano. Or be a wine or Quadroman can you be or separate in Piano? Young to the form of money because you're in a town and Mark Party no, I'm Obi Mama Breho. No be obi mama may enjoy. Hey, obi mama who mo be mekeka wo, and obi mama who. Now the officer no wo dey who ni sia de bekeka. The party be breye. Me kwa de me nka fi akura ya si hoyi. Amamfo ye tia COVID-19 ye nya djuma. So ye send kakra ko. Dey boy about boss ho ban say be obi anua bi. Dey me MPP da ha fan me obi physical bi am ma me nya hwe. But mo amu ye djuma pa, Amenado radio, ye beka sa fi MPP from Penny for the time I buy something to money I'm not radio so yet me to money call yourself and Obi was in Coca now or so. Oh, from Maniabre pa. Maniabre, me see it to Naka. As I actually can't yet be born, and Obianca so Pescabre. I'm not radio, no, you bet you see me claim Obi and a classic as I pay for classical beer, yet me can something pregnant of course. Probably some person Obi very intelligent.
Yeah.
Obi very intelligent. As some Obi cano, we are gonna need now to Honoma. Who say, young Crawford more British or Majuma be Obi Basu your cast in piano. Put him to Najuma dog. And then to support us. I read your wife, Monica Capella, and that's no. Yet me a day, I support two more. We have any Ghana phone call because you say, wow, you were clear to say, me just simply so Casamutia at the age of 24 years, I didn't hear. Because I say, you make kind of credit as Ghana for young implement this for Metraso. Emma Kotokani, Emma may do some you are not fair, son, I'm not fair as a pato. Yet you are buying you, yet so. You better not correct your mistakes beyond the kitchen say 2024. A Juma bet to Messi, my uncle Brebium, Sabaya, either Alancas or Baumiano. Your uncle Brebe, tie from omo ma sabi sa ko nkojo mankani no media yentu omo fa wo ofoni na omo maka no yemu omo kwan no mmra na sa de ne yeso so fa chede no obi horma no ase ma che eso okofie no kwagina ho me na afoforo ba no why ma minja me tetan kwantia ya na
Abayi kwaku na bia abayi akwasi Yesu ene etin kan akwasi Yesu ya das papa mama nko na me nko fa me bato kizito ana kizito dia gasana all right Mr. Richmond Mr. Rich Rich ente
Mr. Mike
yes sir
abi chiado fo nyina
obi ajo so
nese me share person Professor Mike
okay
papa into me si fika
tunza wa yema
okotofem oh ade I say you so mu di kisi so ni
wow
and we have been under 4 years bia na well bia because my year course bia I mean ben go through bia na our person travel just 1 year na mo hwe
condition
that is the chick we caught us in EV na fe no me nefi bia behind the scene bia that is what I maybe are thinking.
Okay.
But so no pa da fa ko bi. What is so sign crowd vote to crowd with me and crowd vote am I? Yes, crowd vote. Ntinyanje. Chi nya camp aku to do ashemo ni crowd for ni nyam.
Oh. Na mo san of first lady.
Ukraine. Foreign minister Ukraine. Deputy health minister Ukraine.
First lady Ukraine.
Yami. Ade. O ti wo want to meet as a speaker so or no more present can ba mo ni we enko prep we sit ah say so ya ambassador to India. Ade. Papa no amre. To me dear. It's also like someone position podium at them ya. Because need of communication what sha mouth into me radio station ama people who say you to one. Ade. I come my means here.
Yeah, that's Rich.
Right.
Yeah, that's Papa. Yo, Kizito Atmenga. All right. Yanti Kizito nka. I'm say, Ofosuhene. Nana. All right. General.
Mike. Yeah, Mike. Mike, what's the
I'm a tonka. Nana do say.
Mama do say guys, Mama do guys.
Also.
And I do say now, and the question of Busa, no. Say, yeah, the Galam City compare do the NDC town and then he says that the not go for them to retire. How do you see it, right? Says I don't know, Busa.
Ofosuhene.
Yeah, Mike.
Bacho, control home why.
Well, I did I to say, and the woman say, oh, shed the ass. First, now, so they're not China for the back during the NDC time to Mama time. No, I think that is anti-Serbian, right? They would Chinese for the PM, sir. Okay. Chinese for the to compare not doing the NDC to Mama time now regime. I don't say now Chinese for the Marco Tenepa, but this time it is. So that's a plus. And then I also identify you.
Because the German Busas our question. I was asking, say, looks as if a Casati said, a Jumanokra, it wasn't done. Sometimes, because it doesn't make sense.
You make sense, but people don't say
in that aspect.
Of course, the question makes sense. Say, because you like say we are allowing these people to make time the airways they say criticizing this
because MPP for the NDC for no the NDC for the battle and then no more for to follow be no more so they accuse omo ankasa crop for no we was so if na dey free buy e dey just say na do say omo nyesa adwuma no na ometi na echese ebeye coffee. These are the things that okay we implement here.
yebe eno so e ntie de chese yentimi chese o tambia no nim problem ma face ni say tambia no de ya na e won si yenye se me enka criticism but tambia no say papa adene ni papa emu na de wom na papa yenya wom no we don't want to say it yenye perfect and then me jina ka me see ye ka ebidifo ke kemu park ye mum ye traba papa because ye komo die na ye di no like friend say Ofosuhene e di entina me kasa
I don't the traba there I don't think say
no because it's some kabino some kabino
obia opinion yes opinion you know but don't criticize somebody's opinion.
Okay, I'm criticizing almost I'm criticizing. I'm not criticizing anyone. Maybe you are not maybe I won't team the own team I say. The person channel said so my cocaine or Freddy say Safumafu or my Viviana.
I mean, I don't mean, no, I mean, what is your point? Make your point. Let's
maybe your party and secretary. You bet me a cast.
It's not good. It's not good. For that one, it's not good.
Yeah, the secretary, Sahe, with him. Obisi, also, Papa no nimi, or Quabontia Cabed. On the person or no Asaba. Me no me any de 20 or Sabae, near Busase, a dear Juma. It's
a council of elders, the Christiana.
President Inua. That's about me. One and didn't see nine.
Speaker of Parliament.
And just a BB obey. Into a teacher watching a come once a man, I see a cassette. Why you BB? And into or ye do frupe. Yeah, accused for what reason? Why are they? It is your own place and another funny scene and another so penny. Obit my fortune another next year. It's I will say it's another ye kind of sad or also sebi. Also not doing one. And a papa no crying the first place why they some papa need and another swing. Woman and cannon, woman yes, sir.
Bernardo, yeah, active papa.
Yeah, targeting omu ni edu ya famu de kan sinsem bi obi enu tetikoko ni nanu mo e di bi minute tetikoko de kakra 4 years pe 4 years so 4 years e ti ba kasa sa hwe kofo me da bia me kasa asemu me se kofo e baaye na ni me ko bi se ye be lusu ya yi a this is adi plano you wish you lusu a that's no kind of bebem hey kofo time 2004 we did the same thing yeah koyas ne kopra kunya we domlevo ni matamidu appointment a ndc na na do kra ye no mo na na do yobo ani yoku no mo mka enye enkofo nkopre appointees ye ade no omodi ade no mo ye nyesa nkofo ya te se ye nkofo ya yi ehwe mo kakraka ya kasa ne ko so problem no ye soria ye se chechire so ye se chechire so bakokui se nanado se bakokui o kana nado amunu nanado amamu na ye soria ye se nanado aya ade no nanado no ne kokko ye project bi obabi okoye bi enye gofo bi no dom ko se ho na se nanado ye adwuma nye sa gofo na ye adwuma no na sa gofo ne bi ni hwan parliament nanado ayi o timi implement ye ni nyina NDC for your bomb ye bomb so boy e fa almost ase me ye implement almost 500 and something the parliament we o my parliament ye adwuma my na see parliament bia since Ghana see so
and the president kind of see some money
Yeah, but because you presented
the
the
president can say someone the president can
yes
and not making the state of the address. Okay.
Yes.
Who's someone?
Yes, man. No, you. When you attack condemn a see a baby and waka, the nay, no. Who's in an ad or a Juma? But you only hear Juma, you are near Juma. Nana would be a Juma. Maybe so. Nana would be a Juma. How will you? You see, and a small boys here, small boys in few more. Another one. Youth for us in another mamu. It's uncountable. You see the Roma and need to focus you could have told me there somebody or majus. No more youth. We are share Casabi you. And did he say, Mr. Kofo, the press say, hey, or my low by or my what a cheek go for a teaching woman. We win last minute. You for you near Sabbath no car say, yeah, trauma, no, ya trauma more. Ya abani Anthony say to my MPP. And you could have done for Naka. What was another way in Sunny a light on the by Mutum? Almost won't come. It is Mocassa because a bit home and I got to be a minute. Because I get 4 years, Obi at as woman in NDC, it will be our best and consider say, Obi our best say, I don't know. It will take time. Decide you mean me way no one, a basso. But I see that I would try any, you never be a yep. And you must be before me, only a sort of water. Nasanya, we are Maswa, how are you going to see your mistake and make correction? Yeah, can you take a phobia? Yeah, come myself in the way you see because Musa say, na Papa, why you be the other? Then can you say when you and want now on Trasty? No, I not now. Again, a Papa Nakoya and a penny phobia and a penny phobia. Hey, Papa, you're problem. You have a cass with the yeah, baby,
Mike, everything in your mind, you ever heard
no, because me we can but sometimes you know.
So so
the unia ubia ni wa ompese kuru be koyi ubia so hu ade bia nya yebetimi aka but ekwana ya fa so aya na ye kan it seems as omo so de omo to aba no ma MPP no it's like they are fools. What are we talking about? Hey, you pay and said you did treating confusion to me was yin na ya Nana. Yeah.
Joe, Akijo. We have Akijo now. Okay, now, okay.
Ora na o kasa na mama na infantos once. He nana. Da papa na se papa na kasa asem no. Dia o kan nyina mefo ane so. Uni. Ma me starting free here. Na say ya Canada Japan. Ebe kasa yese. Eja hihye na omo hihye no wo Ghana market no. Na wate se yese ebe kwa koshikuma ase. Kuma se ebe ko kebkus. Eno kika mu awudidi former president atemo ka se. Ono so eka. Ti yeshi ba bibia pe woni ba bia governor tete asi edun ketia ko menene including former president. No also be organize am yakwa kwhye wo mo ho. Na what is yashi ba bia bio? Very good. Na winim. Na meni obi kasa. Asmo kan ya na say Canada Japan kasa yie kra. Na me say I don't know one kasa yie. Oh
yes.
Oye member of parliament. Now kasa encourage any ade. Nti o kasa wie na me say mpacho me so asemo. enti eyana se Mugabe ekasa already so awote o say ane good Kevin Taylor wa America ha o kasa ya awote bi o say ane now say obi di say kwambo say obi ansa na say hwan no mo Ghana ho no o mu kasa ya awote bi uti sa o YouTube no o say fe now say no so ka de en o mo de ko mo YouTube what good and I'm say yeah akanfo no yeah any yakutia ya ho emayinya problem da bia say the
na do afa no wahu saka mo na yakutia ho da bia o
so ho and me dey example bi man say enye se bia me sound tribal wo dey ma me single voter region so voter region for your madwen say bibi no mbe ya e come here say the whole group no and the original side na ti say ye ko wo dey when say ya registration and I ya beto oba ikrai almost ye dey soldier for akogu ho so soldier for no may intimidate wo mo mi was ye dey soldier for no bi ko ba bia Ghana e wo any binum share common border no the voter region ye nya hen for kra mo mbe ye dey press conference etia sa dey no say aban na ya dey a o tata eyi o momafo ani anasa o tata o mamafo se be ya o muntimi tire o mudi anasa o mama meto aba ye koto aba no wie ye kokko ni o ba ya o be ka se wo ko ho as an observer no ni won hunu soja ni wa e kura se wo ye bibi e tisa no e ko wi ase no so ti asma na NDC for na ka kokko ni do hunu ye traitor be ye no aye jitum se ya kanfo no ye nua bi ko ye bibi a ye de fi se ye ni nim wi ase ha bibi a de na ye nua na ye koro na ye baba be gina ho ni ye ka ho asem te yo se enye no ni ye ka e bi na owura yi bi sa wi makokoi waye den osafu mafo waye den nyina wanyini ene ye ka ho asem anaso akoko di boni bi ene ye ka ho asem to parliament metisa na o se chairman sabonsu ka bibi se we se no baye makokoi ko ai abrosi emra ho ra wo ma hye no parliament woni niama a wo di aba no e free 1992 no a constitution ni baye no wo munye adwuma bi ete sada ye ka bibi aba makokoi na eya ye dwene sa niama no ho ana e wo se so free wa ye benyo
reforms will be about parliament or power.
Yes. And the president today Kasano Kram so can answer.
Yeah. Also the reforms, a lot of reforms, even married for the Krabika. Married for the Kraka.
Oh. As you but na Leah come and I to say.
What was the come who are there? Kumana America. Be chasing it on them, be champagne for go. Never the guy at the crowd. If you could in 10 years. Experience the key. Because maybe a primitive minded way of the TRC now. I didn't make us say the majority the people can say the way our parliament today for year Ghana. I don't know if it's a question. We be a primitive minded now. I will be a bet Kuma. Ubana ko pay Juma. Who the experience the Juma found that when I make a show.
Ofosuhene.
On foul. Who the experience on foul?
Ofosuhene.
I didn't know.
Ofosuhene.
Yeah, that is it.
Ofosuhene. Oka judgment sir.
Yeah.
Okay, say them times judgment say ya bi ni manema kitikiti bi okotena echi hwe de wani esi judgment some time na ko be si. Hey. Come on man. Ya pesade no do. Anything for the mama example back. Anything for kofo no mu di na tempa. Na na Dubai omo pa asem bi e dey example say na wo hwe yo kofo he mankofo mampanyi kofo do buy wa hwe ne. Look at this. Oh, Charlie, you're a big issue. We have a big problem against ourselves. Anything of selfishness in me. Say, I mean, where I never walk, and I get your problem your favorite. What's the meaning of favoritism right? The bad name of Munede. And you can't think of a trapper. Yeah, big trapper.
Very well. Abusha for every many new my intino. NTB Mike Mofache as a Messamwa. As a behavior met with my dynasty. It's another some patron would was here. Opanido. Mammy has said so far one was them to be a casa. But Joe, but who wait to have Abiku go to Shamami and Anka. My estimate with it. No,
and one of my canon is who run as no candy, media many yard game papa because the way
but it was the beginning, you know. But it can say one thing I mean about the new patriotic party since I did in 1992. I mean, me Wagana can be a penupa or say partner. Unfortunately, if you Ghana, me took my last election of Ghana was 96, and that's it. And I'm the back room. A party beer. I'm proud of them because I'm on CBBC. I'm for them in Niagara. They set the committee, then over transit, then they would figure it out, and then they will come out with a different strategy, and that is exactly what they did in 2016, 2012. Say, 2010, court near day. I'm moving almost no. You know, see, this time, you know, the good thing I remember then is say, I know who they election of course to do a good team NPP for, because at the end of the day, they won the election. They say they have a big room for improvement. Or maybe that 2024 because Ghana no matter say if you want to be a change a party. But if NPP crosses and they said no, we're not gonna have. You have to break the outside if you want to say 2024 NPP got to. You know, jump over their heart and say, yeah, mass admin and CPM say to every 8 years, and say, but no. So I think said this, I even I open our NPP party say this is the MBSCFA. Who say how we can carry 2024, and I believe that it's a very good thing for them so far. So good. So everybody say there, I don't form with you. Where George has said to you now, are you peaceful? Are you peaceful? Are you peaceful? The Democrats are taking over now. So we catch them. Yeah.
Ofosuhene.
Yes, sir.
Where you am 2 minutes. And democracy and no man is beauty. What did you why? Into Mestre, never was gonna woman trim for party, no stab in a woman trim. Ye won't be named Kuya, your back. No, and no, my party is dinner so. And yet, your war cannot say, I must say, issue by no. Then if you so move to animal pa, they bois, ye share warm. A Korea fiano, ya should see it, you know. Eh, ya must have the and who quite be with that. Now, the man yet then said, "Ye quite battle." Now, say, baby and Kuya. Say, I'm penning for no moody anymore. Woman, ye nipa ye dinner party no one. Nipa baby to say John Boardon, Kessa, warm 1 year will be in a catron, say, young for your demand tour, because all my disappointed party. No. What it? If you are to a baby and one, and near man Kuyeno. Sabre ye fresh near Vosia, near Kanye Mania, and ye better say. Ebeka bosumi ni ami asa kwa bato afa na ni eyi ni menye ntimi nda obia me obi ntimi nkama no ntumu da say wo ba kan we na ye gu party no who told you mu amon pese ye beka no pre no mu na mu gu party no beka no ne beka ne kina
I think opinion is like noses. Obia on it.
Yeah.
Let me moderate the show. It's the number chance I'm working on 7. Or no, not to see a number chance now. So I can't. It's my Basia a favor on this. I don't think so. Okay, that's what I want to hear.
What no and will be attacking. Them and penny for a quarter ye pushing the say, one on S what why you been near Joe Bar, and I say, maybe say, say 10 months about to say, Macro pencil and Loma Sembra Bibri, dear Ghana Parliament. Tirama, dear bear pan or yet to me work. Tirame, what it would be to Parliament and get double salary. Camina,
tomorrow. Everything you on side.
One that's to us, Sembra. Now, you were saying 10 months about two parties, you know. A year NDC MPP. When was the last summer? Won't be a new to me, Sembra. Sabe, Yanyamra, Betma Buakro, a Chrome for one. Tirame.
I feel not here president here. I know can be for parliament of this 7 parliament.
No, every year, Mr. Otie. Like I said, yeah, you say, and Katipua, essay in Katibiasa. You know, I just asked some tumor. I don't know what you say.
Yeah,
okay, you know. Because if you imagine double salary, young or muscle need to know. And then the entry say, almost a mrau. What you say? Amenado was it? Now, no corner, maybe, and no corner, young or want to say, you know, your panel. And I said, you don't want to penny, no. You be a near with your way and so say, or money. And this is a mammy, say, ya. Nana we near Kunway. That's a try a DBC. Nana de chance uncle for no my idea. He shall say, the woman court and a good woman near to near the Mugumwa. Now, man or Marshall, as I say, yeah, you must have been a better to so much and maybe another month.
And question who was some there? Who me, I know ye know why ye are not that. What is it? Wasembra obi abusu watche no no menese wasembra no obi abusu a watche no bi na toje no sembra no ye adwuma enti kina kwadonso nkoye fa de no biem na mo a mo sembra se ye ni mra so okay ebi heaven kura no eho a ahotefo wo ho no nyankopon de mra so o mo fa mra na entena because nipa ya yesa bura odi atojem se wan kusana be se enu tin ye de mra maye na wo sembra na obi bu mra so na antimi enforce mra no a na wo parliament na wo tie no enfaso be na wo so wo kronum na mo obi ko wie obi aburo di a mra na wo wase no wo si enemi enfa no koje. What kind of country is this? Ya peka one person
every year
senior yan koye won I say ABI the see a car. What's in the past? And to my bone, daddy, yeah, and yet to Nenda campaign kura no kiyenye ya papese ya mabra ya juma enka campaign kura na do obetna Jubilee aso enti be ku ya na sole na ya trawa ma ya nye dia esi ye na be ya bre western people ni ya kamba yes I'm 2024
yes, I did my DNA Bebramo. That one more US is so. They say, I grown a year, papa.
I
right now. Oh yeah, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. What
is going to happen? I didn't even have
the taking the 2 seats. It's obvious. I mean, they are going to take it.
Because they say,
the warlock, the referee, also for that took lead.
What two way?
What took lead? They say, I don't be that. Also for that took lead, Joe. I'm not lying here. But they catch what they say. Based on a standing vote, Ocha and remember. I didn't know the Democrat Party are taking it from state of Georgia. I'm gonna make a show. No doubt about that. But they make too much. Yeah, it's called.
Easy company.
It's really to go there, but based on the information, Adam who has Yano. Nana. Now, Casabam not radio. Now the father in Albert was a Tim. Now, if you back at 2 saying, because of me, I see. On a catch on. Oh, you never can now put 2,000 there. Kwakuma to you 2,000 there. And my Baba those steps. The Baba was it?
Yes, you remember 5,000.
Was it?
Yes, you remember 5,000.
Was it Mutaka Cochan Trobacco?
Pedu there, your friends, on it also. It's a 50-50. But so far, take it. But they say, but I can't hear. But what's Nano? Near Ofosuhene, Massa Betra. No man catch them with their cosmos. Don't make cabin Manu. Mean to Manu, but I'm a theater with their cosmos. Will be any Dasubia. I don't for Butevi. I will try 2,000. Georgia, state of Georgia. I'm a Musango from 2,000. Mosame come accounting. Ever pass a
5,000. 5,000 against 2,000.
2,000 to have for a while. I'm for a while, but I catch up. To the whole country, to be at the Niacha Georgia. So Georgia for Mamun disappoint you. And yes, I'm Mamun disappointing. So, Bahamas Mosabeka. Bebaso Mabro Sodo. The way they say, who could be before one catch because Bahamas ever bum and never Mukra Yanisa. It's a no me. Overseeing trying to manum as a menka. It's the other of when you ask it, the moon has something about that the moon reading on any papa. And then an amount for Basopa, amount for mobile papa Yamizamina. Okay, what time I give it my markers about 5 minutes as echo. Now, Chinami had my moment on this and Comono. You may be debating not to me, I say. Ye can't hear as a young can, and Penny Fossi, so could we now need to run in 3 more. Well, we are not trying any fraud, I don't know. It was also who can work in the year now, can opponent is also ammunitions. Then also no what is it? Lawyer Becca said, what the police systems go up and tell us what they say. And so we then say, I'm can in a chain for Gozing for oh my what? 80 or the BC, the parliament, the 7 parliament, you know, I'm be dissolving the BC now, I swear in the 8th parliament. 80 I heard the BC Maba. It's a video. And you must want to and can't be necessary. Many Mike Amenado, William Mike Amenado, now John, or in Papa Sham says, I read an infant medicines everywhere. Into no. Openia Musakodom, so when you Openia Musakodom, Canada. Mechiana, only the Macacho, the Abibara said, Mamma, who didn't quadia. Nami ban quadia, me palm mouth. When the man who didn't quite do, and could use a person on the pa, opening a said bar. So I think it was a
Lamo.
Anyway, about would say, the former was or Tini Susa, it is sooner too.
Mamma, you would tell me the Mamma, you wouldn't go into grab it.
No, it's Merana made it my dinner. I say, tis anyone who's in a one tea and car, none men and they are working for Ofosuhene. Made it. It's no, no, with Papa, and it's also picture, so very well. And you feel good stuff, and that's right. What's that? My friend, what about who would do? What about the Edina?
I don't tell any of Mama, your Bobo, you know.
Running for Bahama, so the Bahama former president. I mean, I drop it in what that would mean that. Tell the Yamu's word. Well, lose over, have a below vote. Why are we daily? As to go to the best I could people to be man. Alright, that at the Madina I say, and we want to make Canada walking over to the Minia Mark, Amenado, the Brocha, I agree on shooting Comua. Yes, I did Medina, ever promo, Saturday, ever had your rocket is no hair. Fire for fire, and this was let the truth be told series now. And let the truth be told series. Over there, NPP, UN. It's directed for now, but there be action. And so every Tuesday, let the truth be told series on the NPP US Communication Directorate. And every Tuesday, and so they start Medina bro. Oh, I'm not ready. As if you're you come back full force, fire for fire, from the Rocky Mountains of Denver, Colorado, here in the United States. But all United States here, I'm saying now you blue to the Georgia, be blue, deep blue, not 2000 is fly. You know, everybody's waiting for the 2000. And they'll do. I could be, but if you see, I don't pay any maybe fair to say, brah, the SS600 be there.
Although, why are they?
Yes, the 600 we are bravo now.
And the other one for the man.
That's what you got a hundred questions. Was a rat. Put your back up, but I saw also on a public at the SS600. Or the SS600 be and 600 be about. No. Omo munim say very no o ye to very am sisi a omo de mani padi obi afa age so omo tika mo bia o Ghana ho bia na o munim za na say de Ghana ho omo hia bibia sa mama ya and say na mitie na o cha na be ka wa sempa jato of a oti region so always a Karachi East, a Karachi West only the only one sit on NPP for of Ota region oti region when we say oti region or then no make mitie man o say the ra ho MP no say for my say oba for my MP so when we need the seat no oti region seat wa kwa nikita no we lost it after you create a region one no even the one seat Karachi East there nikita no we lost that seat. Or say I am for who no akasa MP no so ne ra who because the new who so be go president cra or so on president go be who the president because who as on can tell and the new or say I am for ni na so any of say ayo mo wanwa say one seat comment fan anya and some opinion no so we there wa ketu nyame anya one seat cra dia so mala one no we one seat comment anya e wo TV and MP no metie cry jato ne ra ho what's the ra ho kasa
no na o kan no
o kan no for the ra ho what's I am feeling now so ra ho say you want to one seat in pokra and for president no nyam say what TV jama ya nya one seat
ko president ko premier your
post kasa fe no dey no bet ko president im ko ka bi a chene so I na ko ka bi chire no say eh asemo eti mo da mo me fancy ya o try e be kan sem bibiri ya da mo nyina ma say eti na on ma ho den Dicken Samipa I was when my who the president former president John Doma Ninyon Bobo and this way etin wa do for the news want ezia no ochina yes na did we ebe brom sabe dey yakram nyame hyamu nyina na mkoso na mutiam na radio sabe dey mama bye when my who den taking some pa and the area
akani pa come the brain na wawa na so yai na wa friend wa bunye dio etina wa ja ni pa come the brain na wawa na so nia na wa friend wa bunye dio etina wa yeah. Bessera